Do. We are live, guys. It's okay. I have power.
Honestly, I don't even know what it's like to have a storm here. Well, I'm glad it's back on.
I'm not jealous.
Huh?
Actually, I'm not that jealous because I got rid of cheesy Fiesta potatoes.
Oh.
And I'm not that jealous of the Taco Bell. I am not that jealous.
Yeah,
they need to bring fries.
Oh, yeah. Just saying, like, I don't know what I'm having after this, but.
Great. Because for some reason I just learned today that you are on the freaking West Coast. I was like,
yeah.
I could have sworn she was in the Carolinas. That is what I was doing.
That's amazing. No, I'm in Phoenix.
I could have sworn. Like, I was like 98% positive. And then you're like, I'll be home at this time. And I was like, wait, why is she home so early? Okay.
Yeah, I am on the West Coast here. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Deja, I don't know if you're anybody's fave, actually.
Deja, hi.
I don't know, actually. So.
She's my fave.
That's not true. Don't lie to her like that.
Just wondering, Deja, did you read our section for today? Because we're buddy reading.
Ooh, what y'all buddy reading?
Take a Hint, Danny Brown.
Oh, I still gotta read Take a Hint.
It's so I'm like this far in, but I'm like, oh my god, it's so good.
Yeah. Sorry, don't mind my wine pouring.
Oh, that's okay. That's good. That's good for the ears. I love it. I have my wine over here.
Yes. I'm like, don't mind my pouring. It's fine. I just started reading lesson. What's the second one?
Learn My Lesson.
Learn My Lesson. I was like, lesson.
Yes. Oh my god.
I'm only 30 pages in though, and like the first 20 pages, you're just like.
I know. It starts off with a bang, pun intended.
What are we doing here? Oh my
like, yes.
Yes, give me a Hercules. Like,
oh my goodness. I know that. I mean, I read Worthy Opponent. I just read that. And I did like it, but only because I was picturing Colin O'Donoghue as Hook. Because I love Once Upon a Time, but I really did love Learn My Lesson. It was so good.
I cannot wait to get more into it. I feel like that's what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the night, and just like reading that, because it is so good. Yes, Brie, you definitely need to finish the series.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes.
I'm enjoying it so much. Of course, thank you for buying me all of these books.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it so much. I was like, I have a physical book. Wait, hold on.
They're just so beautiful. I mean, I had like the ebook version. I'm like, I just need these physical copies. And so I just put them on my Amazon wish list. So I got them for my birthday. And then you're like jealous. I'm like, let me fix that. What's your Amazon wish list?
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yeah, no, you cannot wait for the audios. Like no, literally don't wait for the audios. You sound like Steph and Charles. Like,
Charles, yes.
like they're both waiting for the audios for Wicked Villains. And I'm like, you guys are the worst.
Yes. Katie Robert just put a tweet out. I don't know when, but I think it was today that she was, that it was finally finished. So like, she's like listening to it and I'm just like, oh my gosh, anticipation.
Like, I like, cause I need more people to be reading this and I don't need you all to be just waiting for the dang audiobooks. Like,
Yep. I just got the covers they're over here. They're so freaking pretty.
Grabbing that I was supposed to be doing was grabbing all those books. They're just still in their other room.
I mean, they're just so.
Yes.
Oh my gosh! And then this is the one you're reading right now.
It's like they're each glowing in their own color, like with a mostly black background, and then the pop of color on the beginning.
Yes. Oh, this is the third one. I have it right next to me because I just finished it. And then, so I need to read this one. And then the covers for Sea Witch and Queen Takes Rose, those look gorgeous too. And I'm like,
yeah.
Killing me.
Oh my goodness. When the audio goes, I mean, yeah, I've been listening to. I just started listening. I was like, I need something to listen to because we were driving, and so I downloaded another Katie Roberts, the O'Malley series, The Marriage Contract.
I've heard that's
And
really
so
good.
that one, and it's been really interesting because it's like Boston underground, like Boston mafia, and I'm just like, what is going on? I'm like, okay, because it's one of those where you're like, okay, wait, I really need to know what's happening on the action side, but can we also just get back to the sex? But I really need to know what's happening on the action. But can we just
yes. I honestly want to read just all of her books because she's phenomenal.
Paige, I did not share what I was drinking. Tonight is cheap Moscato.
Oh.
Tonight?
Yes. I'm drinking, it's like a sangria mix that just comes in a box. So
yes. I did that last week.
I got a really, really, really great year. It's a 2020 Franzia.
It's just let me take my lip off. Let me test these notes.
Yes. Yes.
The notes are
yeah.
of alcoholism. Must drink rapidly.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
It is juice.
It's juice. Yes. I'm getting hints of grapes. Yes.
Right. Of the white variety.
Mine's a red sangria, so I got some of those red grapes in there. Yes.
I got some white grapes today. And it's not very leggy. I can tell you that.
No. This is a sit down. This is a sit down wine here. No legs. I put a little Sprite in there just to give it a little. Yeah.
That's the only way to describe that. Is just
just a little bit. Oh,
let's see. White
tea. White Zin. My mom drinks a lot of White Zin.
My mom is a straight red wine drinker. Merlot every time.
Every time. Yep.
I'm like, you too hardcore for me.
It's like those. That's some strong. I've tasted some strong Merlots. Let me tell you.
Every time, don't matter what time of the day either. You don't.
And we got some tea drinker. Are you drinking hot tea or iced tea? Because it's 117 here today, and I'm not about drinking anything hot.
117. It's only like 90 something here. Well, it just started downpouring, so it is cooled off. Definitely.
Yeah, we've had
today
excessive heat warnings for a while, and I think we're on our 38th consecutive day of 110 plus. So yeah, and then like we get like the monsoon, which is basically just blowing dust around and like a little sprinkle of rain.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it. Nothing. It's just a big tease. No rain at all.
No, in the South we get these summer storms. They like to come in and they just like to pound, and they just leave you. It's like a terrible one night stand.
That sounds very terrible.
And then
did they at least kiss you goodbye? No,
they did not kiss us. They did not kiss us goodbye.
Right.
Don't come at me. It started at like 7:15ish.
We've been live for exactly 9 minutes now.
Yeah, so 7:20ish.
Tamika's drinking Dr. Pepper. I love it.
I don't like Dr. Pepper. I genuinely do not enjoy Dr. Pepper.
No, I love Dr. Pepper. If I'm not drinking Wild Cherry Pepsi, I'm drinking Dr. Pepper.
Ugh, see, no, it's Coke or no Coke.
Coke or no Coke.
Coke or no Coke. Can I help you, Pimpin?
Oh, puppy.
I know.
My dogs were in here with me until my husband came home, and then he stole them.
Eric came home early, but now he's going to bed, and he is not taking the dogs. So
stop taking them with him.
So she might make an appearance. I was really hoping he would walk the dogs before this, since he was home, but he didn't.
But he did not. Dang.
Dang.
See, Steph knows. Steph knows she likes
They
Monster
won't
Pepsi.
have
We're not going to bring that up.
Y'all have problems. Y'all have problems. It's Coke when it comes to the Pepsi realm. Like, you know, when you go to the restaurant and they're like, is Pepsi okay? And you're like, is murdering your firstborn okay?
You're like, no, it's not okay.
It's not okay. I guess I have a Mountain Dew.
My husband is the Mountain Dew drinker. Mountain Dew Code Red. That's what he drinks. All day long. All day long.
What kind of beer are you drinking?
She loves her beer. Kayla loves her beer.
But what kind is it? Is it the stouty kind? Can you also give us descriptors? Is it hoppy?
Is it hoppy? Is it like a summery thing? Is there like a little zest in there for the citrus?
You know, is it a little like someone gave me these like weird craft beers that I still haven't tried, and it has watermelon in it, and I'm just
Watermelon.
Yeah, and they're still in my fridge, and I don't know how I feel about that. Also, because I'm not the biggest watermelon person, and yeah, blood orange IPA.
Ooh, that's like I've had some blood orange IPA. That sounds amazing. So refreshing. My husband doesn't really like IPAs, but I love IPAs. IPA is really hoppiness.
I think I'm gonna put yeasty in the moist category for now.
Yeasty. Oh gosh, that word. That word just.
It's not depicting the right things.
It's not the right energy, you know.
I don't like watermelon. Do not come for me, okay? I don't like it. Do not come for me. I don't
I like Leinekugels. I can't even talk. Watermelon shandy. They have a summer shandy too. I like shandies. They're really, really delicious and refreshing.
I have never liked watermelon. Like literally never. Like even when I was younger and we used to go to my grandparents' house, which was in Arkansas, which was in Crossett, Arkansas, like middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
And like we got like one of those crazy uncles, and he would always come by though with like fresh beans and like fruit and stuff like that. And so we'd always have like a giant watermelon, and I would try it every so often, but and then like my school will sometimes have like watermelon day for dessert because you know why have fruit for dessert, right? Annoying. But sometimes for dessert it'd be watermelon day. I hated being in the cafeteria that day. It made me want to vomit.
Oh god! Someone should tell them that the definition of dessert is because it's not watermelon. It's not. It's not watermelon.
Thank you, Deja. That is two things we can agree on, Deja. One, Coke all the time, and two, no watermelon.
No watermelon.
Drinking water tonight. This is not a water night unless you're under the age of 18.
Right. Think Deja's drinking water. And like it is Wednesday. It's the middle of the week. We're almost there. We're in the home stretch. You better believe I'm drinking the wine.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm not in the home stretch, but y'all are in the home stretch. I only work the weekends.
Yes.
So, like, for dessert.
Yeah.
For dessert, because they were rude. But then, like, other days we have good dessert. But just I think every now and again they'd be like, I guess you should have give them straight diabetes.
Right. We should feed them something with nutritional value. Sure.
Rude.
Oh.
Well, that's good. Limit your sugar intake, Deja. That's good. And,
did you know there are some people who eat their watermelon with salt? Yes, I am one of them. India's like, okay, first of all, you have watermelon, disgusting, and then you ruin it even more with salt.
Like okay. Ew.
Honestly, I added salt to everything.
What?
L. Smith, beer and cola together is worth a try. I'm really concerned right now.
Like cola in the beer?
Like you're drinking a black and tan, but instead of Guinness, you're putting cola in it?
I'm confused. Yeah, what's happening?
What's up? I'm confused.
Right. Can you tell us?
Steph, I've never had
car bomb where it's God, what's the car bomb part of Irish car bombs? Bailey's and Guinness and
It's Bailey's and Jameson and Guinness. Jameson Irish whiskey.
yeah. Okay. Half cola, half beer.
Just poured together.
And you just mix it together. This is not sound appetizing.
I know I'm gonna trust you. I'm just gonna take your word for it. You say it's yummy. Right. You do you. That's gonna be a no for me, though. It's gonna be a no.
It's definitely gonna be.
Oh goodness. What time is it? For me, it's about 4:30.
4:30. Eric has
3 in the morning or something, so I'm pretty sure he just slammed my door to make me shut up. And so he's like, oh, angry face.
What is it? It's Wind Down Wednesday. I'm finally on here after how many weeks?
After so many weeks. I don't even know. I literally lost count of the weeks, and I lost count of the weeks after I didn't have to write them down anymore.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I don't know what week I'm on. But this has been so much fun, and I'm so glad you're here. Are we echoing? Am I echoing?
I don't hear an echo.
Okay, then it's just on my headphones. Okay, cool. That's fine. I just want to make sure.
I don't hear an echo. Does anybody else hear an echo? But your audio did just come like super crisp. Like at first, it was like kind of hard to hear you, but now it's super crisp for me. So.
And so I wanted to make sure. God, 12 in the morning. Where are you at?
Dang.
Oh no.
That's some dedication, though. Thank you for being here.
Right. Like, welcome.
That's amazing.
Kind of like my girl Huda, which I hope she did well in her exams, because she'd be here. She's like, it's 5 in the morning. And I'm like, why aren't you asleep?
Yeah, that's.
I don't know what BST stands for.
Me neither.
We are uneducated.
I'm sorry.
Help us out.
Help me. She's in the UK. Okay,
we got it.
We're so bad. Well, thank you for being here. That's so sweet.
Right.
It's super late for you.
Right. Deja, I'm so glad you learned something. I am staff.
Dang.
Let's see. What did I do with my other headphones? Let's see.
You're very faint now.
British summer.
Oh. You're muted now. I can't hear a single thing. There you are.
I was like, I don't know when that happened.
British summertime. Because in Arizona, we actually don't do daylight savings time. So I actually, there's like Eastern Standard Time or Pacific Standard Time. I literally just learned like last year that there is like an Eastern Daylight Time. And I didn't know that. Because someone put like in the parentheses or something, they put EDT. And I'm like, what's EDT? What are you talking about? And I had to Google it. Y'all, I had to Google it. I'm a 31-year-old woman, and I didn't know what that was. But like I said, we don't do daylight savings time, so I had no idea.
Right. I just find that always so interesting whenever I hear that, because it's like, what do you mean you don't do it? Like the rest of the world, I mean, not the rest of the world, the rest of the states does this.
Yeah.
And I just don't get it.
I don't get it either, honestly. It's, instead of just changing our clocks, we just deal with the, longer days in the summertime, or just feels long. Because, in wintertime when I wake up, it's still dark outside. But in the summertime when I wake up to go to work, it's like bright and hot already. And but yeah, we don't observe that. I have no idea what's up, Kayla. No idea.
Honestly, I don't farm. Y'all don't farm.
No, you can't grow anything here. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, y'all don't farm. And so daylight savings time was created for farmers. And to change the time for them.
Grow here is corn. We grow lots of corn here.
Yeah. And in the South, you know, we quote unquote farm. I mean, we definitely farm. It's not quote unquote. We definitely farm in the South.
Your state also doesn't celebrate MLK Day either. We don't, or we don't observe. Did I have to work on MLK? I have to work on a lot of holidays, so because
I don't really know either.
Being in the medical field, we don't really get holidays. Hospitals don't close for the holidays.
Right. I mean, of course, Georgia celebrates MLK Day, so. But I did find out other places don't just like celebrate MLK Day. Like it's optional.
It's optional.
So
that's messed up.
Yeah, it's weird. But Deja, that's some young people shit. Like, I could do that when I was younger too.
4 a.m. I'm struggling going to bed at 12 and 2.
Like, I go to bed at like 10 o'clock, 10:30. Okay. I should do that. But when I go to bed at 11, I better be waking up late. But my body just naturally wakes up at like 7:30. So that's what time I'm up. And I hate it.
Like even on your days off?
Now. Yeah, even on my days off, I'm up at like 7 in the morning.
My friend Jen's like that too. Like even on her days up, she wakes up at like 5 a.m. I'm like, why?
Just body. It sucks.
That is crazy. Kayla, so your time zones just jump. Yeah, like like daylight time, we're technically Pacific time, but then when daylight saving time happens, we are Mountain Standard Time. So yeah, it's weird.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Whoa. That's too much.
It's too much.
All I got to fall back, spring forward. Fall
back,
I can't even spring forward.
I can't even remember that. I'd be late to work so many times, honestly.
So, I'm just late to work because I don't want to go to work.
Oh, well, yeah, that's the thing. But I got
bad students.
Bad students
sleep so late. You better get some sleep.
Yeah, I've been staying up super late because I've been watching Teen Wolf, and they're so addicting. I'm just like, I'll watch one more. I'll watch one more. And then
like, no!
It's like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, I'm not going to be okay today. I'm not going to be okay. Today is going to be like 3 cups of coffee day. I got it.
I feel like even when I get sleep, like when it comes to me being at work, I'm like, okay, so I gotta start off with coffee. Now, where's my Red Bull coming from? And then where is my soda then coming from? And I might cap it off with some more coffee. We'll see how today goes.
Yeah, I will literally like make a full pot of coffee at work and just drink it myself. This is mine. Everyone else can have another pot. This is my pot. It actually is my pot because I did bring that coffee pot into work. So it is my pot.
There it is. That's all that matters. Like lately I haven't been packing lunch because I just haven't done really groceries, but like I have a lunchbox and mostly it's like a can of Coke, it's a can of Red Bull, it's a can of this new like Monster espresso coffee drink, which is actually delicious, and green tea, Lipton's green tea, because that also has caffeine in it, but I feel healthier having it.
Right. Right, yeah. Because green tea is supposed to be better for you.
Yeah, that's what they claim.
That is what they say.
That's what they claim. It still has caffeine in it though, and that's all that matters.
Yes. How gruesome is Teen Wolf? I don't think it's very gruesome. Honestly, I mean, there's kind of like blood splatter and a lot of like clawing and biting, but honestly, I've also watched Spartacus, and that is gruesome. Like that is graphic.
I think it's more graphic than what you would assume going into it too.
Yeah.
So they show what you need, but some things are just kind of creepy in Teen Wolf.
Yeah,
it's kind of creepy. They do a really good job. I really like it.
Yeah, it's a great show. It really is.
It really is. It's really good. It's really good. What do you mean
I
if you
mean,
had that much caffeine, you would die? Nope, it is like baseline. And the worst part is my therapist is like, maybe you should cut back on your caffeine intake because of your anxiety, because what we're doing is we're giving you medication to control your anxiety, and then you're still drinking caffeine. I'm like, but on the other hand, I'm also falling asleep at work,
yeah,
and
so
I
you kind
need
of
to
need it.
not fall asleep at work.
Yeah. Oh man,
So
that's
I
rough.
was like, trust me, I've been drinking caffeine for too long for that to cause me anxiety. But
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, I drink coffee just for the taste now, and like Red Bull, I could drink a Red Bull and fall right to sleep. It's not even,
yep.
it's just the
Right.
taste now.
Yep.
Bloodshot. I haven't watched that. What is that on?
Is that on Netflix? Is that the new? Is that on Netflix? Steph, I don't watch things. I feel like you should know this by now.
Instead, I haven't watched The Haunting of Hill House. I want to watch that show now just because I read the book, and the book was really disappointing. So I've heard that the show is like a little different or a lot different, and it's better. So I really want to watch it. And I like horror stuff, so that's fun for me.
I don't like horror stuff. Me walking up at 10 a.m. shoot. Yeah, I don't know.
Waking up at 10 a.m. at school. Is there a certain time, like, because you said you were doing the online stuff? Is this a certain time you have to log in by, or can you just like get your however many minutes or hours a day you have to do, and that's doesn't matter what time you log in?
Because like I had clinical today or post clinical today at 5:00, and so I had to show up for class. I had to put on my scrub top and everything while I was sitting at home. So annoyed. I'm like, I'm at home. Do I really have to put on my scrubs? They're like, you have to look like you'd actually be at clinical for us to do it. And I'm like,
But I'm at home.
I'm at home.
Oh gosh.
So
Oh, Vin Diesel. It's a movie. I have seen that. It's where he like regenerates and he can heal like super fast.
I don't know. I love Vin Diesel though. I don't know why.
We did watch that. It was really good. It was really good. I also love Sam Hugan.
I don't know why.
That.
I don't know why they hate me. They hate us.
Bree's like, why though?
I genuinely don't know why it pisses me off. Like,
if I was taking online classes, I'd be like, I'm not even wearing pants. Like, what makes you think I'm putting stuff on?
I had on just like shorts. I was like, I just had on my scrub top and shorts. And like the worst part is like my program, it's now combined with like our traditional nursing students and then our bridge nursing students. So there's only me and one other bridge nursing student in our clinical group. So the two of us are wearing black scrub tops because we don't have our uniforms yet. Because we've been slacking, and so I text her, I'm like, we look so other in this group.
Everyone's all matching, and
yeah, because they all have their like actual like school uniform top, and I'm like, I literally just sent mine back because they don't fit.
Well, then you have an excuse. I would just continue to say that.
I was just like, I don't want any of it.
Oh, Steph says her son has to be in front of it all day.
Fuck, that's too much.
That is too much. Like, I would invest in some blue light reducing glasses.
That's what all my glasses have in them.
That's gonna mess with his eyes. He's gonna have migraines. Like, that's not cool.
That's what all my
glasses
have in them.
Yeah.
There's the blue light stuff because I don't even need glasses to like see. So most of the time, if I have them on, it's because I've been in front of a computer for too long, or I plan on being in front of a computer for too long.
Yep.
And because I don't even need them to like read and stuff. Unlike you, Steph, who needs to get their eyes checked.
American Horror Story. I love that show.
See, I don't do horror, guys. I don't do horror. People always talk about American Horror Story, and always people's tweets. I'm like, I don't do this. I don't do this at all. I can do action all day. I love me a good action movie. Like, you can give me all the blood and guts in the action movie. I don't care. Like, I'm be like, yeah,
yes. But you don't like horror.
I don't like horror. I don't like it because I think it's because I do have anxiety that the suspense action part of it, if it gets too bad, my anxiety will
Yes,
it'll
that's so true.
skyrocket if it gets too bad. Like I can handle like bits of suspense, where it's like I can calm myself down and stuff, but like if
Right.
it's just like a constant 2-hour movie, I'll be fucked by the end of it.
Oh no. Have you seen The Old Guard? That's on Netflix.
School sucks.
With
Y'all
Charlie.
suck.
Have you seen The Old Guard, India?
Mm-mm.
No, it's really good. It's on Netflix. It's with Charlize Theron.
Not.
You said you like action, so it's action packed.
Really I haven't been watching much TV and stuff lately, or really anything like binging anything. Like literally, my TV is on most of the time, and it has Family Guy or American Dad on in the background, mainly because I've seen the episodes so many times that it's just background noise when I just don't want to listen to music while I'm doing other things.
That's true.
Because I just, other than that, or when I do watch TV lately, or most of the time it's sports, like basketball or something like that, basketball or football. So like COVID's really fucking that up for me right now. I mean, there's basketball, thank goodness, because that's my favorite. But like, y'all still messing this up for me.
I've heard like for the players, like all like they like sanitize, they like walk through. It's almost like a metal detector, but they walk through and it's just sanitizer, just like sanitizing them before they go out.
That whole bubble is like, it's wild, and it's so many steps, and like it's so much quarantining, like, and like once you're on campus, you're not supposed to leave campus. Like,
oh wow,
it's so many COVID tests and all that kind of stuff to try and make sure no one ends up with COVID. And so luckily basketball is doing it right. And the question is like, what is football going to do? And football doesn't know, and they're giving people so many like outs, and so they're really just watching basketball to see how this works for them, especially with playoffs going on right now.
If it works for them, then they might try it. And
right. But of course, the football team has so many more players and so many more people. But I mean, but there are less teams too, comparatively to basketball. So maybe it evens out math-wise. But I love me some basketball, so I was so glad that's back on.
Yeah. For Angela Bassett being in American Horror Story, she was in Coven, which is, I believe, is season 3. She was amazing. She's fantastic. I think she was also in Hotel. I can't really remember.
Baseball is doing it so wrong. Like, I don't even know how a sport that is predominantly outside is doing this so wrong. Like, I don't understand.
Well, what are they doing? I don't watch sports at all.
So I don't know. Like, all you hear is another Braves player has COVID. Another this player has COVID. Like, another this person. You're like, what are y'all doing?
What are you doing?
Where are you going? Like,
I mean, even with how baseball is set up, they're set more than 6 feet apart, unless you're like the batter.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, I don't even know terminology. And like the catcher.
You're fine. But it doesn't
you're right,
matter.
It's outside.
It's like it's outside. Your dugout, like at least like basketball and football, or at least basketball, most of the time they're like right up against like the general population.
Right.
And just like random people. And at least baseball, they already have a dugout that they're already sequestered underneath everybody. And it's like, what are you guys doing in your free time? Like, that's the only place you guys are getting COVID, and you are just deciding not to make money.
Bree has it though. She's like,
stand out on the field.
Locker rooms must be nasty.
Hell yeah! Y'all ain't washing y'all hands.
You should watch Buffy. Buffy the Vampire Slayer is amazing. Classic.
Oh my god, what else are you reading right now?
I just, on the way home, I finished Punk 57 by Penelope Douglas.
I have no idea what that is. Tell me more.
Okay, it is, what kind of weirded me out about it is that the protagonists are in high school. They're 18, but they're still in high school. And there is, obviously, it's Penelope Douglas, so there's graphic sex. So I'm just like, legally they're adults, but they're in high school.
But you're like, but you're in high school. Calm down.
That was literally the only problem I had with it. But it's kind of like these two people, they were pen pals when they were younger. And they just kept it going. It was like for a class project, but they kept it going and they became like really good friends in their letters. Tragedy happens to the guy. His name is Misha, and he just stops writing. And the girl, Ryan, she's still writing. She's wondering why, he stopped writing. And then he ends up coming to her school. He knows it's her, but she doesn't know it's him. So it's kind of like he knows things, but she doesn't. He's keeping the secret. So it was really good. I really did enjoy it. But the only issue was that, they were still in high school doing the.
Okay. So once we get through the high school portion, we are okay. Deja, don't raise your voice to me.
They're in high school throughout the entire book except for the epilogue. But they're 18.
Okay.
That was my only issue.
First of all, Deja, like,
she's yelling. She's straight yelling.
Right. Like, don't raise your voice to me. I just kind of got into the romance world like maybe a year ago now.
She's making her way.
I am getting through there. Talking about, your romance newbie book club was trying to dive head first, and we had to bring you back because you were trying to dive straight into hookshot, and we were like, don't do that because it hurts you emotionally. Stay away. Why we gotta stay away from Penelope Douglas?
Stay away from Penelope? What?
Tell me more.
Brandy's saying I need to read Credence, and yes, I will. That's the next book on the TBR from Penelope Douglas is Credence. I've heard people like really love it, and I heard people really hate it, and it's really weird, and it works for some people, and it doesn't work for others. But Bree from In Love and Words, she just read it, and she really enjoyed it, so that kind of makes me want to read it more.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like, what? From what I heard about it, I'm just like, I got to prepare myself.
Let me add that while I'm in this Penelope Douglas section.
Yes.
My want to read just kind of keeps growing every single week on these things.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because she's contently playing YA with dark romance. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Charles, where you come in with that? Wait,
Amish erotica. Okay, Charles. Oh, he's referencing. He's referencing our live read along that we had yesterday, and it just spiraled super quickly talking about Amish erotica, which I didn't even know was a thing. It feels like Amish and erotica are two contradictory terms, but apparently they're not. It's a whole ass genre, and we've decided we're writing a book, so it's fine. Okay. Oh, Kayla, I saw that your Amish books was so bad. You did not enjoy it. I'm so sorry.
Okay, hold on. We want to get back to the contently playing and YA with dark romance. Okay, so she's considered. Is she considered young adult? But she's in the young adult. She's discussing the young adult age group. Is that what it is?
Well, for Punk 57, most definitely. The only other book that I read by her was Birthday Girl, and that was an age gap romance with the girl breaks up with her fiance and then just goes for the fiance's dad. So that was, or it was it was boyfriend. It wasn't fiance. So that says she's YA and adult.
Okay.
But then for Punk 57, yes, they're in high school. And I think for Credence, I think the female protagonist is 18. Okay, Charles, he just comes in and then's like, peace, I gotta walk my dog.
Charles, you can multitask. Like, damn. I've been on a live. You were gone for that 20 minutes of me walking my dog because you disappeared during our live.
I think Stephanie, she's saying she's mixing the genres, or she's saying sometimes she writes YA and then sometimes she writes dark romance, so you don't know what to expect from her.
I feel like she's saying knowing Steph, she is dipping her toe in places where maybe she's not explicitly saying something is for adults, but it vibes as could possibly be young adult, but it's dark romance.
Okay. And she's also saying that in Credence, the female protagonist turns 18 at the beginning of the book. I thought that was true.
I still got to do my video, my subgenre video. She goes yell at me.
No, Penelope Douglas writes dark themed YA. I feel like it's not YA though. That's like
Boom.
So.
I don't know the answer.
I've read 2 of her books. I don't know. Which is a hard limit for me, but to each their own. So what you're saying is you don't, if it's a YA book, you don't like graphic things in them? Is that what you're saying, Steph? Which for like if there's graphic like sex in books, I don't think it should be technically like YA. I don't think it should be in that genre of books. New adult or, straight adult, because that is an adult theme. But but yeah, so I just finished listening to that one. That was for Friends to Lovers prompt for my summer fling readathon. Shameless plug right there. Shameless plug.
The readathon I was totally supposed to do but didn't write it down fast enough to remember to do it.
Not a friend of graphic dark themes in YA. Got it.
So, because we all know Steph loves dark romance, just not in YA.
Not in YA.
I don't blame you.
There are certain things, certain elements within dark, especially dark romance, that is definitely adult. It shouldn't be in the YA genre for sure. YA is an adult. Yeah. That is true.
But Deja, that's what she's saying though, is you have 18-year-olds in high school experiencing dark romantic themes. And so that's what she's saying, is that like that's what makes her, I feel like that's what makes her uncomfortable, is it's you, like with your logic, is it's geared towards the YA class frame of like 16, 17, 18 to 25, whatever YA is considered. And then you have dark themes, and not everybody 16, 17, 18, 19 needs to be reading like dark romantic themes versus adults reading about younger age groups. I feel like that's what Steph's saying, but I can't really talk for her.
Right.
But I feel like that's more what she's feeling versus the adult, like in the world Deja knows, like Sarah J. Maas's book is adult. Her new one, Crescent City, is adult fantasy, but the characters are like 20 something, I think, or 120 something. I don't know, because they're considered like 20 something.
Right.
Right. In the book. But it's adult fantasy. Or same thing with Akatar. She's 19, and but it's considered YA because of the content that is delivered. Like, other than the like few smutty scenes in the second book, it's not like overly smutty.
Right.
You get it? And so that's why she's saying like the be careful of age groups that are being portrayed to and their content that you are given. I feel like that's what she's saying.
Right.
Yeah. Thank you, Steph. Thank you.
Good explanation. Yeah, like they follow, like Deja's saying, like it's not marketed as YA. I didn't think Penelope Douglas was marketed as a YA author, but it's just she's just following younger characters.
Yeah, I just don't know the answer, so I was just explaining. There we go. But that is true. A lot of authors who are writing new adult have to sell their books as mature YA because they just won't make a damn new adult genre.
Right. Yes.
Like, the community wants new adult.
Well, now that I'm 31, I'm looking for those characters that are in their 30s, so I'm just like, I can relate.
I'm just like, I just want a whole separate category of new adult, because you like when you go into like the young adult section as like a whole ass adult at like
Yes.
Barnes and Nobles, you're just like, am I a pedophile?
Yes.
You're like,
This is what we were talking
I'm
about.
not.
Because this is why, like, we were talking about this a little bit yesterday, because I was saying, like, I watched Teen Wolf, and like they're following high school students. These they're portraying characters who are in high school, but the actors are in their 20s. So it's just like, I don't know what's going on.
And nothing about the content of like Teen Wolf, like it is graphic and it's a little dark. It's not like terribly dark, but it's a little dark, it's a little graphic, and so it's like, you're definitely for me. You're adult.
Yeah, you're adult. But yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, even though they're following a younger audience, like Deja was saying, it's more geared towards,
Yeah. See, I think romance is doing a better job of making a new adult category. But like the fantasy realm is not. They're
it's
just
like a straight YA or adult.
Right.
There's literally no gray area. There's no in between.
Yep.
You're literally strictly YA or adult.
And so, but now that I've learned more, let's be honest, romance is kind of will start setting the tone for where to make those genres.
Yeah. And Jen was saying, I think new adult is about post high school to 25, 26. Yeah, like college.
I think that's right. College. I think of college as new adult. So like right after college, like the grad school. If you go to grad school, that grad school age, and all that kind of stuff. Let's see, what is
new adult is more often connected with romance. That's for sure. But yeah, but I don't know what I'm going to read later on, because like I said, I've already read my section for Take a Hint, Danny Brown, and I finished Punk 57. So I don't know what I'm going to read next.
God, Deja didn't even say if you read your stuff, if you were on top of it.
She did. She said she was going to, but then she was doing her schoolwork stuff, and then this happened. So, I mean, priorities. If she's staying up until 4:00 in the morning, she got time.
You got plenty of time. Because, girl, Eric was like, what are you doing tomorrow? I was like, I don't know, taking a nap. Gonna go hang out with friends. I got invited to go hang out with friends tomorrow, so I'm gonna go do that. He was like, well, that doesn't take all day. I was like, the nap might.
And then I don't know. I always think, I was like, oh, I'm just gonna lay down for a little bit, and then it's like 4 hours later. I'm like, what day is it? What's happening?
No. If I take a nap and I don't set an alarm, it's about to be a 3-hour nap time. Like straight, flat out, just down. I go to bed at 1, wake up at 4, and I'm like, well, my day is gone.
This day is over. Have I read T.J. Klune? No, I haven't.
I have no idea what that is.
I'm gonna write it down. I brought a paper and pen this time because I need to. Because if I don't,
there are always so many suggestions.
There is, and I love it. T.L. Klune. Okay.
Okay, but I see a lot of options though, so you're gonna have to. There's a lot of options. I'm gonna need you to give us a starting point.
Oh, I didn't know the house. Okay, House on the Cerulean Sea. I do want to read, but I did not know it was by this author. So, thank you for that, Deja. I really appreciate it.
Deja, go to sleep.
House on the Cerulean Sea. I think I'm gonna read. Actually, I think I'm gonna read Sea of Ruin by Pam Goodwin, because Charles is listening to it and he is really enjoying it. So I do want to read that.
Dark historical. Charles read 127 books last month.
You know what? That's not even real. Do you want to know why? Because he doesn't put the appropriate dates on there. He doesn't. He's literally like, oh, I start so many books, and then when I finish them, I'll just, whenever, I'll just go on Goodreads and do like a mass, finish. But he did not read that. No. See, okay. I'm very, particular about that.
She's ready. Nicole is ready.
I need to put it on the right day that I finished it.
Ooh, I do love me a shifter romance. Let me go see if let me add that in there too. Wolf Song. Oh,
Wolf
that's the first thing that pops up.
Nice.
Wolf Song, the Green Creek series, #1. That's the first thing that pops up on Goodreads. This edition is out of print for the current Kindle edition here. Okay.
I can't spell sorority.
Ox was 12 when his daddy taught him a very valuable. I can't either. That's what I have Goodreads for. Ox was 12 when his daddy taught him a very valuable lesson. He said Ox wasn't worth anything and people would never understand him. Then he left. Damn. Ox was 16. Right. Ox was 16 when he met the boy on the road, the boy who talked and talked and talked. Ox found out later that the boy hadn't spoken in almost 2 years before that day, and that the boy belonged to a family who had moved into the house at the end of the lane. God, this is a very long descriptor. I'm trying to figure out what this book is about. Ox was 17 when he found out the boy's secret, and it painted the world around him in colors of red and orange and violet, of alpha and beta and omega.
Oh.
Ox was 23 when murder came to town and tore a hole in his head and heart. The boy chased after the monster with revenge in his blood-red eyes, leaving Ox behind to pick up the pieces. It's been 3 years since that fateful day, and the boy is back, except now he's a man, and Ox can no longer ignore the song that howls between them. I don't understand what the book is about.
I know after you read all of that, I don't understand.
I don't understand.
Another author was thrown out here, B.B. Reed, Fear Me. Okay, I will. Cerulean. Honestly, I hate Goodreads so much. Like, how come I have to spell out the entire word? Cerulean.
The entire word. Right? I just put in TJ Klune, and it was the second thing that popped up. Was the Cerulean series. Okay, wait, who? Wolfgang. Wolfsong is going to be one of the options for New to Swoon in October. I didn't understand what that book was about, but Steph and Jess, I think, both recommended Andorra Sector, which was really good. Which was a shifter series. I really enjoyed it. Ooh, Ember in the Ashes is so good.
Yes.
I love Ember in the Ashes.
So good.
Like, it is so good. I love that book.
Ember Along, yes. I love that. It's going to happen. It's going to be amazing.
Fear Me by BB. I have to go back up.
For the Dragon Shifter, I have read Tia Harrison for her Dragon Shifter series.
And Chase Me is also a Dragon Shifter series by 80 Award. There's a series. That's a good one. It's Curvy Girl Dragon series. And they're really quick reads too. They're really good. Mm-hmm.
Curvy Girl.
They're also on KU.
Chase Me. What was the author again?
80 Award. I think that's right.
Mm-hmm. Got it. Want to read. Done. Goodreads. Okay,
wait. I was supposed to be looking up BB Reed. Y'all got me distracted. BB Reed. Okay, so what am I supposed to start with BB Reed? There's a lot. There's Broken Love, Fear. Oh, you said someone said Fear Me. Started with Fear Me.
Fear Me. Yeah.
That's a Broken Love series.
Ooh, Deja said Wolfsong is going to be one of the options for New to Swoon in October. Yes. I love it.
That's what she said. I just don't understand what the book is about, so I'm going to change the options for you. And I'm changing the options for you to Andorra Sector, because that one was really good. It was steamy and good. And then Chase Me was the other one. Is another one. What should we do for our last paranormal actions? Right now we have the first book of the Black Dagger Brotherhood. What's the Black Dagger Brotherhood? Y'all be just finding random ass shit.
India, you don't know what the Black...
Don't look at me like that. India. Don't look at me like that. Nicole, don't yell at me.
J.R. Ward. Black Dagger Brotherhood. The first book is called Dark Lover, and you need to read the series. So good.
Oh my god. It's already on my want to read list, so someone must have already said this.
You're like, oh yeah, I vaguely remember that.
Steph said she didn't like it.
That's because Stephanie does not like any kind of paranormal stuff. She
That's
didn't
not
even
true.
she didn't like the Psy Changeling series, which rude.
Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires by Grady Hendrix. No, I will look it up.
Deja read that, and
Southern
Deja, you
Book
liked that.
Club. Guide to Slaying Vampires.
Hunger Like No Other is really good. The Psy Changeling series is really good. Deja, I'm talking to you. I've already sent you a massive list of paranormal wrecks. Massive. Lies. Steph.
I'm just saying this book is $14 on Kindle. Why is the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires $14? Okay, I have become very spoiled by romance books that are like $3.
$3. Honestly, it's super popular right now. Everybody's reading it. It just came out this year, right? I can't remember.
It came out April 7th, 2020. So yeah, it did.
I was going to look up Andorra Sector. I've heard of that, but I want to make sure I mark it.
It's so good. Andorra Sector is so good.
Okay.
Oh, then why are y'all suggesting me read Grady Hendrix if it's adult horror?
Deja. Oh, so funny. Let Siri decide for you. Tell Siri to flip a coin.
There it is.
That's what I do. I make one thing this, like heads, and then one thing tails, and I'm like, Siri, flip a coin. And
thank you. Yeah, the Andorra Sector is Lexi C. Foss. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, I got it. I marked it as want to read.
Should I join an Ember in the Ashes read along? Yes, I should. I mean, sure, definitely do it. I mean, I really loved, and all like the first 3 books are out, and we're just waiting on the last one. I think we're waiting on the last one still, right?
Yeah, December.
And yeah, okay, so yeah, definitely read it because it is fantastic. I loved it. Truly love that series. It's probably one of the few recent fantasy series that I've actually truly enjoyed. A lot of them have been trash lately.
Deja, like, I don't mind rereading books. I promise you, I don't mind it.
Yeah, that's why we're about to start Akamath, Deja, in a little bit here.
Akamath. I'll just skip to certain chapters that I like.
You know.
You know. Oh, I love Masonry Sand. Oh. Is it hot in here?
A little bit. I'm just like now I'm like flashing back to like Hercules and like literally just the first 30 fucking pages of that book.
Yes.
And I'm just like,
yeah. It starts so quick. You're like, oh dang, we're going here now. Okay. All right. Okay. Honestly, that series keeps getting better and better. And then like I even read a trope that I don't particularly like. I read Your Dad Will Do, and I don't really like Daddy Kink. And I'm just like, I like it now that you wrote it.
Right. I'd be like, oh, but I like it right now.
But I like it right now. It's fine.
Oh. Right. That's how I bet about Your Dad Will Do too. Like, ooh.
I feel like she can't write a bad book, and she can make me like anything, honestly.
And because Your Dad Will Do so good.
Yes, it was so good. Deja she watches TikTok and she does the TikTok.
I just downloaded TikTok last night.
I'm not
like
nope.
The only reason I did it was because I needed to share a certain video to Twitter, and someone had texted it to me, and so I couldn't share it from the text message, and I was just like,
"That's how they do it." That's how they do it.
I've been thinking about getting into the TikToks. And I'd be like the dad meme to the TikToks. So I can do the things. And so do some candle content. Oh, that's the other thing. I discovered lesbian well, I didn't discover lesbian TikTok. I was shown lesbian TikTok, and it is the best shit in the world.
That's what Deja was telling me.
It's the best shit in the world. Like it's so fucking funny, and it's like the best. Like, I don't know, like me and my friends at work just be watching like lesbian TikTok, and only half of us, or not half of us, only half of us are straight and the other half are lesbians. And I'm just like, this is the best.
Stop
Just
trying
like,
to
I
make
was
me
bothering Eric the other
download
night because
TikTok.
literally in one day I got 2 pictures. It's the best. You see some great shit and you're like, I might be a lesbian and you're fucking hot. Like, stop it. Why are you so beautiful?
Yeah.
Can you not? And you're like, but I don't actually want to have sex with you, so I'm not a lesbian. You're just fucking gorgeous.
You're just super pretty. I just want to keep looking at you.
You're just fucking right. Exactly. You're just fucking gorgeous. And like, like the other day I was bothering Eric because like one day I'm like at home and I get 2 pictures like a couple of hours apart of pictures of Eric at work. And they're both from my coworkers. And Eric, I'm like, Eric, what are you doing right now? He's like, nothing. I was like, you need to come home. He's like, why do you need to come home? He's like, I'm doing something. I'm like, no, you're not. I have evidence you're not doing these things. And he's like, who in the world is telling on me? I'm like, my lesbian bitches. Okay.
You are
He's
not
like, you know
doing
what?
anything.
Right. He's like,
Yes,
he's
it's
like,
all
you guys
there.
are a freaking mess. I'm like, I got these hoes out here, man. Got these hoes out here.
TikTok is a
Yeah.
rabbit hole, and that's why I refuse to download it.
Exactly.
I already have Teen Wolf
Pinterest.
taking up my time of not reading. Like last week, I only read 4 books, y'all. What is this? 4 books in a week? And it's because of Teen Wolf. I don't need another thing taking up my time.
I only read 4 books in a month, so.
Well, I'm trying to keep up with Charles reading 127. Like, dang. And Steph over here reading 50 books in a month.
Steph is the worst. Like, the worst.
Steph is the worst.
It's the absolute worst. What the hell is
But
going on here?
I also do want to read The Beast. It's just staring at me with this beautiful.
It's so beautiful.
God,
It's so beautiful. I know. I'm like, I gotta get through this, but I'm like reading it, and I'm like, I think I'm about to go rape my fiance. I don't think he'd consider it rape, and
no.
I can't keep doing this every 20 pages.
Can't keep doing this. Honestly, and have you looked inside the physical book? The font is so tiny.
It's so tiny. It's so tiny.
I'm like,
I was like, wait, the book is only this big, and then you open it, and you're like, Demon, you could have made the book bigger. You could have made the book bigger. Why is the font so small?
Just a point size bigger.
Just a little bit. It's so tiny.
My 31-year-old eyes. It's like, man.
Like, ridiculous. I was like, I opened that book up and I was like, I don't have vision problems, but I might have vision problems.
I might. Well, this might give your eyes a workout, and your eyes might get stronger if you read the small print. Yeah. Steph's like, it was 40. Okay, don't be splitting hairs over here.
40, go away.
Only read 2 books so far this week. It's only Wednesday. I know you read the most on the weekend, too.
Right.
Do those fairy tale retellings.
In my opinion, all books have to be read in order.
I agree with this opinion.
Apparently, that is not a common thing that I'm coming to find out.
There's no like overarching plot in these books, but the previous couples are mentioned in the books. So if you don't, I mean, obviously, you know, it's a romance. It ends in a happily ever after. So you know these people are going to get together, but just there's not like, because I know in some like romance series, like the Black Dagger Brotherhood, or the plot is like an overarching plot with like a small littler plot with the couple in the one book. But for these ones, they're not. But you do meet the other couples. So I think that the series are best read in order.
And I think I think this series also is a very good one to read in order, just because it does mention the other characters, and then like Desperate Measures, you kind of get the first view into Hades and Meg as well for their second book. So you've already started to like learn and grow into their characters from the first one into the second one, so you know their dynamic. because the second one just kind of throws you right into the dynamic, like you think you should already know.
Yeah, the first book does set up
and so
like the club.
This series is definitely best read in order.
Yeah, for sure. I agree, 100%.
Right.
If I find out a book is in a series,
I read all series in order.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, I want to read that book, but then I look at Goodreads, and I'm just like, yeah, it has to be read in order.
You look at book 3, and you're like, damn it.
Yeah, exactly.
You're like, damn it, what do you mean it's book 3?
Messed up.
I gotta go backwards. He's so mad about it.
Yeah.
He's so mad about it.
I just had my birthday and I went crazy, as you can see with this stack behind me. And I have more over here, but I went nuts for my birthday, let me tell you. If it
Eric
looked
was also like
interesting, I bought
it. Eric was like, you're also packing up your office, right? I was like, ha, 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 ha.
I was just telling you this the other day. I was like, you don't realize how much stuff you have until you have to move it.
Right. So I was like, nope. He was like, get started.
Honestly, yeah. I couldn't even imagine if I had to move my library. I couldn't imagine. Just looking at all these books surrounding me, I could not imagine doing that.
I don't even have that many physical books comparatively to others because I don't really read physical books like that all the time. But I've acquired quite a few.
Yes. Deja, you should send me the list for your, I think you did, your Amazon wish list, and just put some stuff in there. I'm just saying.
Deja, I don't like you that much.
Dang! India. Your birthday is coming up.
I'm so just kidding, Deja. I'm so just kidding. Yes. Oh, no. Who else has Amazon wish lists?
I do.
I know you do.
Sorry. Deja's like, wow, India. Yep.
I don't know why she's surprised. I don't know why she's surprised.
Lying through your teeth, she says. Steph, she's like, this is why we hire movers if we ever move. Steph, do you know how expensive movers are?
Right. Eric was like, we're not hiring movers. I was like, bitch. We hire movers.
I do have your wish list and it is up to date. Perfect. Thank you so much.
Okay, you can't have an Amazon wish list. Okay, no, okay. You have to make an Amazon wish list for book things. Right. So I had to go in because someone asked me like a few months ago if I had an Amazon wish list, and I was like, no, I don't. And they were like, you should make. No. This was before you. It was just I only added like 3 books to it. I only added like 3 books to it because I was like, and so then you were like, do you have an Amazon? I was like, I mean, kind of.
Honestly, ever since I just made an Amazon wish list like this year, and I kind of went crazy. Like everything I see on there, I'm like, add to list. So my list is like,
so now I'm like, okay, well, let me just start adding things to it, to like the book turnet wish list, like not just like my Amazon wish list, like it is the one that I share with the book turnet.
Yes.
So make a separate one, and then that's the one you share.
Jen, you're so right. Like once you hire movers, you'll never move yourself again. That is so true. Like once you're like, dang, this was worth it. That's why I never. I've only moved like one time though.
Right, because it's Steph's birthday month right now. I don't get paid till Friday. Wait, do I even get paid this Friday?
I get paid this Friday.
I don't get paid this Friday.
Are your, by chance, fall candles going to be available for purchase this Friday?
Potentially.
Can I pre-order?
I had to think about that. Because Eric keeps yelling at me about making more fall candles. So
I know.
So
I love your tweet.
today,
Like, I'm in a healthy competition. Like, I have to get my fall candles out. I'm like, yes.
I'm like, they don't even know we're in competition, but like we're in competition.
Steph,
And
my wish list
um,
is located on my
but
Twitter.
I started apple cinnamon and pumpkin spice today.
Oh, okay. I'll try to calm
And
down.
that's the other thing. I need to link it on Twitter. But yeah, I started apple cinnamon and pumpkin spice today, and I'm gonna do more tomorrow. But I took a nap today, and then I had clinical, and so that kind of cut my time. I shouldn't have taken a nap, but the nap was worth it.
What was that one that we were talking about? Like the romance night one?
Autumn romance. Ooh, that's the one I'm doing tomorrow. I like
Oh
re-smelled it
my
again today.
God.
And I was so mad. I went to go order like more fall fragrances, and I went to go order more fall fragrances, and they were sold out. And then of that one, and so, but then last night I got an email that it was restocked, and I went immediately back on. I was like, buy so much more.
Buy. I'm gonna buy at least 5 of those because honestly, it just sounded so good when you were talking about it.
It smells so good. It smells so good.
I'm gonna blow my entire paycheck on candles, and I'm not even mad about it.
Like I don't have my wish list. I'm not mad about it either. I'm just saying, just put that out there.
Honestly, I love my husband. My husband loves your yellow cake one because he likes like those bakery, like vanilla, smells, like the food smells. He loves it. So the first time I lit it, my whole house smelled like a bakery. And usually with candles, like it only smells in like that one room, maybe down the hallway. But I could smell, like it was in my kitchen and I could smell it in my office. I'm like, oh my God, this is the best candle I've ever had in my life.
Steph, we decided to call it Autumn Romance. It smells like heaven. It's my favorite candle. I definitely of the fall. Let me see if I can give you a better scent description.
Yes. It's like a woodsy, like a sandalwood in there.
Yeah.
I think so, because I'm like, I love woodsy scents. I love sandalwood.
Yep. So it's like cinnamon, nutmeg, and clove, and then apple. So it's like just a hint of fruity, which is what's still in my nose, and sandalwood and woodsy cedar. And so it's like a little fruity, but like a little masculine, and it's so good. How do you do a Linktree? So you just literally go to Linktree, Google Linktree, because their website isn't just linktree.com, it's like link.tree or whatever. And
I see everyone with these link trees, and I'm like, that's so handy.
Yeah, and so because that's what I use on Instagram, because you only have one link on Instagram, and but you do that, and then once you open up the website and you create your account, then you can use it to put whatever links you want in it, however many links you want, and it's just one link, and it's all in one place. And so then you can just title them wish list, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, website, whatever you want. And you can title them, and it's fantastic because it's just one link and everything's in one place. So like literally on my like candle, like I even made one for like my candle thing. So like on my candle care cards, I have a QR code on them, and like you can just scan them and it comes up with my Instagram, my website, and like Etsy, like comes up with like Facebook and other things that I can just instead of trying to connect so many websites onto one place. So it's really easy to do. And once you do that, then you can add them, you can track them, you can do whatever you want. It's really
I need to do that because I see a lot of people with pinned tweets with their socials on there, but my pinned tweet is just a running thread of all the books that I've read this year. So it's like I don't want to unpin that because so the only thing you only can have like on your Twitter like bio, there's only so many characters you can do. So yeah, I need to do that.
And so the Linktree makes it so much easier, and it's so much easier to find. And someone was saying something about their bio, something about subscribers. What were you saying? You were saying, you were saying, I don't have my wish list linked anywhere. Well, don't even worry about YouTube subscribers, because you never know who wants to get you anything. Like you could have 5 subscribers and all 5 of them could want to get you something. Like, and And so it doesn't even matter. And then, but you have to have it out there though, which I'm coming to learn. You have to have it out there because you
Right.
never know when someone is going to just decide they want to do this for you
Mm-hmm.
or something like that. And so you got to have it out there. Same thing. I harp all the time when I can't find people's emails to send people emails in their bios on either Instagram or Twitter or YouTube. I find all these places and I search for their emails and I cannot find their emails, and it will always irritate me so much. Not everything needs to be a DM.
Note to self: put email in to make India not mad anymore.
So yeah, especially if you have different names and different platforms, because like I know I see like some of y'all in like one place on Twitter and one place on Instagram, and Charles, no one cares, and one place on YouTube and one place on Twitter, and like I'm like, wait, I know and like y'all will say something and it'll be something that like I've talked about on YouTube and I'm like, wait, why do you know this about me? And then I'm like, oh, okay, now I remember your comments like on YouTube, but you have a different name over here. And so, I don't know. And yeah. Add your emails to things. Yeah. Add your wish list to things.
Charles, you were gone for an awfully long time, just so we're aware.
Can we talk about how the fact Charles is tall?
Charles is tall.
Mm-hmm.
How tall is everybody? I need to know.
Charles put something on Twitter and he's like 5'11", and I was like,
what?
Where?
5'11"?
Where?
It's kind of hard.
Like,
It's hard to gauge height when on a video.
I judged him at 5'8". That is what he is judged at.
Mm-hmm.
And so I judged Steph at 5'5", and I was wrong.
5'3", she says. 5'3".
Oh, short.
I'm taller than Steph. I'm not taller than Charles. Deja's 5 foot.
The little person's life.
I'm taller than Deja.
Most people are.
That's true. 5'1".
Goodness. 5'5". Oh my gosh.
Kayla just assumes everyone is short. That's so true. I just have like everyone at like a medium like height of like 5'6". Just everybody is 5'6".
Oh, short.
I know, because you were talking about this
got
with
another
Deshauna.
unit, bro. Right, because Deshauna is tiny.
She is. She's tiny.
She's tiny. And
I always forget that because I just feel like she's tall. Like when I watch her videos, I just feel like she's tall.
She gets tall girl energy.
Mm-hmm. And then I met up with her and I'm just like, oh yeah, I forgot you're short.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to actually eat for once, and I'm sorry about the chips. They're really good chips. So.
She was doing the ASMR with her wine pouring too. You should just do got like ASMR, like just a video or just you pouring wine, eating your chips.
I'm sorry. Finally, someone close. I'm 5'8".
Oh yeah, so, I'm 5'7". I'm 5'7".
See, we're the normal height squad.
I'm very.
Yes, you should go to sleep.
Yeah, because you said it was like what, 1:30.
It'd be like almost. Yeah, it'd be like 1:40, like 1:20, like what 1:40 in the morning, something like that. Go to sleep.
Mm-hmm. Go to sleep. You have school in the morning.
That sucks.
Like I have work in the morning, but I'm like, you have school. Go to bed. Mom energy.
I don't have work in the morning.
Your grandpa was 6'3". No wonder you're tall.
My daddy is 6'4".
I'm the same height as my dad. My dad is 5'7".
Yeah, but see, my mom is 5'2". So
so
I
you
ended
kind of
up
like met in the middle.
smack in the middle. Like literally just smack dab in the middle, 6 inches on either side. And so, but grandpa jeans be going strong. And
Dang,
6 inches on either
Grandpa.
side.
Yeah, and I was like, that sounds like a romance novel. You know, I was doing this yesterday with the Amish erotica. Honestly, that all started because there was some guy that just came into the chat to promote his like audiobook narrating business, I guess. He's like, I'm an audiobook narrator or something like that. And so we were just messing with him, and I immediately went to Izzy and I was like, I need you to come to this chat talking about pegging. I need you to do it right now. And he was traumatized. He's like, I'm traumatized. He's like, I'm so scared. And he kept with it. He stayed the entire time.
Like,
I was
this
like, what else
Amish erotica is still just blowing my mind. I'm like, what does this consist of? Barrels of hay and like barn building and
Charles, that's what I want to know. Where's Juan? That was his name.
and like churning butter. Like what are the kink words? Like, yeah, churn my butter. Like
yes. Yes, that is it. That is it. Yes. Did you start reading that Amish erotica that was recommended? No, I didn't. I need to look that up. Hold on. I need to make a note. Look up Amish erotica. It just seems like an oxymoron, but it's not. It's a thing.
Come and clean out my stables.
Steph, you don't understand. This guy was so funny.
Creaming.
My book had corn and table making. Honestly,
corn and table making. Like, I guess put that pole in that hole. Like,
yep, that's it right there.
I don't know. Like corn. Like, yeah, shuck it.
Yeah, like that's their dirty talk. Oh, that's amazing.
Like, shuck it to me, baby. Shuck it to me.
Amish romance is popular. There's a whole like Harlequin categories, the inspired line. That is such a popular line. That's a popular category line. There's nothing like American table. Honestly, my husband built me my shelves, so that is absolutely right.
Speak of the devil. My friend just sent me a TikTok, and I already know it's a lesbian TikTok.
Steph, slather that butter on.
Breasts, honkers, bazongers, bongos, tatas, titties,
Can y'all hear that?
I can. Ooh, I like that hair color. Oh my gosh, she's flawless. Get out of here.
Exactly. This is lesbian TikTok.
Like, I don't know if her eyes are gray, but her eyes look straight gray. Like, that's amazing. And that hair color, oh my god, and her eyelashes.
It looks so great on her.
Days.
Like,
I'm not downloading TikTok. I'm not doing it. Not doing it.
That's literally what I get sent during the day.
That's so funny.
And I'm like, you aren't even a lesbian. But then from my
it's like you have to
friend,
remind yourself. I'm like, you're not a lesbian. You have to remind yourself.
Right. But then from my lesbian friends, it's even worse. Because I'm just like, damn it, bitch.
Stop it. Steph, I'm not gonna do it. Stop it.
Do it. If I have it now on my phone, you can have it now on your phone.
If there's one thing that I'm good at, it's saying no. I'm not good at saying no. Stop it. No.
TikTok. Add it to the list. Add it to the list.
Send me the videos. I'll watch the videos. I'm not downloading TikTok. Not doing it.
Add it to the list.
Do it after you finish table. That's true. if I don't find another show to binge watch, I will download TikTok after Teen Wolf. It's in the universe now. I'm on season 4. There's 6 seasons, so I'm almost done. I'm kind of sad. There's this one episode that I kind of spoiled myself on because just watching like YouTube like compilation videos. There's one scene or there's one episode that I really want to watch, and it's like in season 6. I'm like, you're gonna make me wait until the last season to get my ship going? That's wrong. So messed up. That's also what happens when you spoil yourself. Like, don't do it.
This is true. This is true. You can't spoil yourself like that. Like, you just can't.
But in my defense, I wasn't watching Teen Wolf at the time, so when it came up, I was just like, oh, okay. I didn't really, okay. But then I started watching it. I'm like, oh, no. Oh, no.
Actually, speaking of, well, not really speaking of Teen Wolf, but we were talking about shifter series and all that kind of stuff. Paranormal series. What is your favorite subgenre?
Paranormal.
Of romance. It is paranormal?
Paranormal or suspense romance. Those are my two favorites. Yes.
I'm not good at picking out subgenres. I just don't know yet. I think it's because I'm still like diving into it.
That's true. You haven't. If you the more you read, the more you'll find your little niche. Bye, Steph. See you later.
Bye.
But
put together tomorrow's video.
All the romance that I've read the most suspense and paranormal romances.
Okay.
Paranormal or
alien. You love Brandy.
Kayla?
Brandy loves some alien romance.
Yes, she does. Paranormal, but I do love me a good alien romance, but I haven't read as much. I mostly get my recommendations from Kayla or Brandy.
Like,
we were talking about tentacle romance.
They do talk about tentacle romance,
and I'm for it.
What was the paranormal romance I read not really a long time ago, like last year, but I read the whole series just like back to back because it was good. It was is this the first one? It was a Renee Mason Symphony of Light series. I don't remember which one was first. So
oh my gosh, Symphony of Light.
And that was really good. Is
Looks
nobody
like
gonna
the
address
first one
your bruised butt? No.
Is nobody I didn't know your butt was bruised. What happened?
Why would we just know your butt is bruised?
You didn't tell me that. Okay, so the first
I'm always down for interracial romance.
Silver Fox's romance on my TBR. Yeah. Why did I say currently?
What does that mean?
Older men.
Right, but like I need some examples. Give me some examples. Talk to me.
Okay, so let me see. I have actually read a paranormal like Silver Fox romance. Let me see what it's called. Let me look at my Kindle because it's on my Kindle. At least I thought it was on my Kindle. Maybe it's on my Nook. I have so many apps where I read books. I'm like, okay, where is it? Where is it?
Yeah, I think Charles said something about starting to read on iBook. Who reads through iBook?
Do you because for Apple, that's where their audiobooks go now. They don't go on iTunes, they go on the iBooks now. So is that how you're listening? So
Charles, you're so weird. Yesterday I fell on the stairs and my butt cheek is bruised. Like, I don't mean the bruise, but from the stairs. It's kind of lame.
That's why I did not buy a house with stairs.
We have a house with stairs. I already know I'm going to fall down them.
No.
The only thing I don't like is that the stairs have a turn in them. And my like paramedic brain is like, okay, but if I die upstairs, Are they going to be able to get the stair chair in here so I can get down the stairs? This is what I need to know. Because I need to be able to get out of the house if I don't want to walk.
That's so true. You sent me a message? I don't remember this.
I mean, Deja, you were kind of talking to all of us at this point.
Okay, hold on.
You were kind of talking to all of us. Your butt cheek is bruised.
That's true. She meant on Boxer. She sent me stuff on Boxer. Why can I not find this book? Ugh, I'm so angry.
Okay, Kayla, I'm still waiting for these Silver Fox romance recommendations.
Yes.
I don't know where you went. You disappeared. Can we come back?
Disappeared. Come back.
Come back on in here.
Literally, I think it's on my Kindle, and I cannot find it. Oh, something like Silver Wolf or something like that. That's what it's called. But I'm trying to find the actual book so I can get you the actual title and the author, because I really did like it, even though it is literally called Silver Wolf by Sky Winters, and it's called the Come Shift series, and I liked it, but it's not as, like, there wasn't a lot of steamy moments in it, but that's okay. Sometimes sometimes,
but like,
but not all the time. Sometimes I need just, like, I don't even need plot sometimes. I'm just like, just get on with it, but sometimes you can deal with, like, a clean, quote unquote, clean romance, but.
You say was that Brianna Hale?
Yes. Tamika recommended that, I think.
Ooh, the Dirty Heroes. Is this another Heroes book? Because Heroes Fame. Good luck, devil. Oh, I'll just read it out loud. For 15 years, I was the Black Fox, the hero of Spain, the good luck devil. I made my enemies dance to my tune and fall to my sword.
Is it like the Zorro retelling? Someone help me.
I don't know yet. The day must come when every hero hangs up his cape. Yes. And for me, it was the day I outsmarted the curse. I would not die for love because I didn't love the woman I married. Valeria Hernandez didn't love me. Then I met her, Lolita, fresh from boarding school, as beautiful as a rose's thorn, and poised to pierce my heart. Little Lo is as dangerous as sin and twice as forbidden. She hates me, but she loves her Black Fox, her savior, her devil in black. How he loves to hear her call him daddy. Want to read. It's on KU.
Want to read. Okay, so Kayla's saying Silver Brewer by L.B. Dunbar. And she's saying basically anything by that author is Silver Fox, apparently. L.B. Oops, I can't.
Silver Foxes of Blue Ridge. Like the mountains?
Blue Ridge Mountains?
Oh, that's
Kayla.
Also on KU. All of that Pearson needs his land. Name your price, Mr. Harrington. Why is everybody's name Harrington? That has been a very common name, I feel like, lately in the books I've been reading. She has her reasons, and this muscular mountain of masculinity. Damn, say that 3 times fast. Muscular mountain of masculinity.
I love that alliteration.
Is going to get in her way. However, her heart has a different plan after she accepts his crazy conditions. 3 nights up on the ridge. George Harrington is a quiet giant of a man. No sale, Cricket. He's a war hero, a widower, and COO for the family brewing company, but his life lacks spontaneity. Then she arrives, chirping away at him, roaming his body with those sky blue eyes, and negotiating for something he won't put a price on. Too bad his heart is immediately sold. With the challenge accepted, this silver fox can no longer deny his desires for something a little different.
Okay.
On here, you look at y'all coming in with the Rex. Y'all want me to read some things. Okay.
It's on Silver.
She said, Daddy.
I know. Silver Brewer by A.L. Dunbar. I'll have to read it on KU. It is not available on Audible Escapes. Dang it.
Y'all got to read KU.
I love how it's like it's an entire Silver Fox series. Thank you, Kayla. I appreciate that.
And okay, so yeah, so that's gonna be the silver box. I think I'm starting to like that fantasy and like all that kind of stuff. Like the fantasy aspects of romance. I'm enjoying that. And then the steamier the better. I'm also coming to learn. So
you
like
want
I just need
more,
like Sierra Simone meets fantasy.
you're like you want the fantasy romance Rex.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm coming to find out that I enjoy.
But you've already
But
read.
these days I feel like I read anything, especially if it's quick and especially if it's free.
You've already read The Kingmaker Chronicles by Amanda Bouchette.
I haven't finished it because it started to get into the whole like games thing, and I just.
It's like the
Yeah.
Hunger Games,
Thank
but
you,
for adults.
Charles. That is what I needed to hear. Thank you. Let me take a picture. Hold on, let me take a picture of this. Hold on. That way I can say it has happened before. Look at that. Look at that. It's there.
You are
India, you are the best. Thank you.
Did you read this? Did you read this series?
No, I have not. American Queen is so fucking good. It is so good.
I need to read that, honestly. Hold on, let me
Oh my god, it is so fucking good.
American Queen. Okay.
A heart and blood and ashes. Ooh, dragons. Ooh, it's already on my want to read. So someone wants to read. It's $8. This thing is 555 pages.
It's
a freaking tome.
It's not as long as some other fantasy, but again, the font is super tiny.
Hated that. What'd you hate? Hold on, I gotta read I didn't actually read the description.
Listen, Charles, I don't trust your judgment on anything. Stephanie, Steph didn't like it either. Yes, you're correct. I loved it. Where do you ladies get your bookshelves from? Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, these are IKEA.
My husband built my bookshelves.
Kayla,
you are right.
Yeah.
She is thick, but not as thick as some of the books I've read. I mean, I've read all of Mistborn. I've read The Way of Kings. I've read Song of Ice and Fire. I've read Outlander. Like, I've read some thick books. So reading thick books do not intimidate me.
She thick.
Kayla's like, do you even like fantasy romance, Charles? Dang.
That's a good question. Like, I was wondering that because it's like, it is fantasy, and it's like, it's not like I haven't read 500-page fantasy, but I just have been spoiled by romance being like 200, 300 pages, and I just like devour it.
That is true.
It's done.
That is true. And also, I don't trust Charles's judgment because he rated ACOTAR 1 star.
This is true. He is terrible. And he said he liked Dread Nation, and Dread Nation is not good.
See, this is why we don't trust him.
This is definitely why we don't trust him. And because he looks short and he's not.
Just lies all around. Just lies all around. Outlander is a doorstop. You could also murder someone with those books.
Someone got me that book for my Kindle wish list. For my booktube wish list. Haven't read it yet because haven't read it yet. And I just haven't wanted to get into it, but I really wanted to watch the series, but I felt like I needed to read the book, and I didn't do that with Game of Thrones. And so
Outlander is the show. Okay. Sam Heughan, who plays Jamie Fraser, is so sexy. I'm sorry. Like, I freaking love him so much.
I'm sorry.
I know, fan me, because my God, that first season, girl. Oh,
hold on, Ruby Dixon.
Oh yes, I need to read that.
What is the first? Wait, hold on, I gotta go back. Ruby Dixon is good fantasy. Bound to the Battle God is book 1.
That's a thick book too.
Okay, because it comes up with Ice Planet Barbarians.
Yeah,
hold on.
Yeah. Love Ice
Hold
Planet.
on. There's a lot of books in that. It goes to 10. Hold up.
It goes to 10.
Okay, there we go. Bound to the Battle God. Aspect and Anchor series. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and add this Ice Planet Barbarian because it goes to 10 books.
Ice Planet Barbarians goes to more than that.
Oh my. Well,
And
I'm
all
only
the
seeing 10 right now.
and
But
all
then
the
there's a 4.5 and a
spin-offs.
6.5 and a 6.6. So and a 13. Sorry, I saw 13 at the end of that.
The Ice Planet Barbarians, and then you get into the spin-off like Ice Home and the
Super
Corsair
consistent.
series, and oh, so good.
Too much. Too much.
So good. Deja, we're talking about
But she does it
fantasy
well.
romances. Super
Y'all are
consistent, but
amazing.
really,
Freaking amazing.
when you're reading a Ruby Dixon book, you can expect certain things. And like you said, she does it really well. Honestly, Ruby Dixon cannot write a bad book. It's not possible. Good night, Maya. See you later. Thanks for coming.
Good night.
Go to bed.
Get some sleep. We told you to get some sleep a while ago.
We told you to go to sleep. Her newer stuff breaks the mold, though. That's what Kayla
What
said.
kind of mold?
I want to read the When She Purrs. She posted a quote from that book on her Instagram the other day, and I'm just like, oh, okay, yes.
I do a terrible job of following authors on social media. I think it's like for the longest time, I felt like I was like, am I just like bothering them or like I
No,
don't
they love
know.
it.
Like I'm not even talking to them, but I'm just like watching their content, and then I'm just like, am I stalking you? Kind of stalking you.
Okay.
Just a smidge.
So this is the quote that she put on
We love you
Instagram
too. It's fine.
2
I don't
days
actually
ago.
think you're telling me you love me. I think you're telling Nicole you love her,
Love
but
you.
I'll take it.
Bye.
It's fine.
So the quote that she posted on Instagram 2 days ago, it says, "Blackmail, fine. How much do you want? I'm not interested in credits." His eyes gleam. "I'll let you earn my silence between the sheets." Oh,
Earn it. Earn it. You better do it right. I'm talking.
That's When She Purrs. Interesting.
She purrs.
So I'm like, yes.
I need you to get some Rex like American Queen.
I haven't read American Queen. I don't know. Sorry.
I'm gonna have to think. I'm not as rapid fire like Steph is. You know this. I'm sorry, but American Queen was really freaking good. Like really freaking good.
Don't know.
I'll have to think about it, Charles, and I will. I'll send you a message, Charles. I'll think about it. Deja, I know you love me. It's fine. It's so fine.
When I read American Queen and think of Rex, I will give them to you. But as of right now,
Okay,
I
but
don't
like what part did you like about the American Queen? Was it the menage, the BDSM aspect, or the politics aspect?
Have y'all
Right.
read Penny Wilder? No.
No.
But I wrote it down. I will now.
Right. Like Penny. Okay, wait, not my books. Wild. Penny.
You
Her
like
dad's
the
friend.
politics?
Ooh. Okay, the politics. Okay. Because that'll let me know where to
Same,
go
Kayla.
with that.
Oops, I can't spell.
Nope, not until you turn 18, Deja. Like, nope. No. I will feel like a terrible human being if you read
I'm
it sooner.
close enough to 18.
I will feel like a terrible human being. Okay, wait, I'm
like
seeing her
on your
dirty
birthday.
professor. I'm seeing her dad's friend. You know, on your birthday, next thing you know, you're just gonna have like books coming in that are 18 and above.
On your
What is
birthday,
your
I need you
birthday?
to do like a reading vlog where you're just reading like all the 18 and up books. Penny Wilder.
Ooh, her dad's friend.
Okay.
He was my dad's best friend and my first crush. Falling for him was bad. Flirting with him and trying to get in his pants the night of my 21st birthday birthday party was definitely worse. Oof. But can you blame me? I hadn't seen the guy in years, and he comes back looking hotter than ever. Our fling shouldn't have begun, but now that it has, I don't want it to stop. I'm crazy for this guy, and he's obsessed with me. Too bad my father will kill him if he finds out, so we can't tell him. We just have to keep it secret, right? Oh, God. That might have worked until he got me pregnant. Ugh. I don't know how I feel about pregnancy as a plot point. How can we keep what we've done a secret? And what if he doesn't want us to?
I feel like you can't keep pregnancy a secret for long. I mean, this is why I don't read synopsis. They gave away the entire book. Like, she's pregnant. Does she get pregnant like in the first 10 pages?
She's
because
pregnant.
you just get major spoil.
Right.
Major spoil.
Right.
This is why I don't read synopsis.
You did, like, great. I just like it when they leave it hanging, like,
Yeah,
like it's about to be smutty.
Daddy
But there's
King is
so
fun,
many
though.
options. Like her best friend's dad.
Charles.
I feel like
what
there's too many in here
What book should
that
we
deal
read
with
first,
pregnancy.
Charles?
Right, there's a lot of options.
There's a lot of options. We need just one. Just read it and only tell Nicole. Yeah, let me know on Boxer.
Okay, I see you guys. I see how it is. Okay. It's fine.
That's fine. I
Whatever.
also need
Okay.
to read Sierra Simone, Kayla.
You do need to read Sierra Simone.
I think I've only
Cool.
read like one book by Sierra Simone. I think it was Priest.
Oh, Priest was so good.
Yes. I really did like it.
Homecoming King book. Okay, wait, I just saw it. Fuck, it just went away.
Hold on, let me write it down.
Yeah, Priest was so good. I'm just saying, like, A Lesson in Thorns was good, Deja, but it was nothing compared to the new Camelot series.
The new Camelot series. Is it?
Yeah,
I haven't read
The American Queen. Yeah, A Lesson in Thorns was good, but
I haven't read
it is nothing compared to American Queen.
Y'all, I have the
Wait, okay,
audio for the second Wicked Villains book. What happened to the first? How'd you get the second?
How did you get the second? I'm starting to read the second one, Charles.
Did you sign up for her Patreon? Is that what you did? I did read Priest by Sierra Simone. And according to my review, I seriously was into this book until the last 100 pages or so. Something must have happened that pissed me off.
I get that. I think I get that. Like, kind of just like remembering kind of like the end of it a bit. I could see that. Kind of remembering the end of it.
I still haven't.
They're on other platforms. I'm still trying to figure out where this Homecoming book is. But, like, literally Penny Wilder is all about Daddy King. I mean, yes.
Charles, how are they on iBooks? Because she's literally just now producing the audiobooks. Like, she just finished with the first book. I'm not sure how you're reading this as an audiobook. I'm confused. Help. I literally just saw a tweet from the author today saying they just finished book 1.
Prom King, God. Do we all have daddy issues? Oh, there it is. Wait, fuck. I'm not doing this right. This is why I was doing Goodreads on my computer. Because on my phone, I'm just frustrated.
Don't be frustrated.
Because I'm like clicking the book and it keeps taking me to our author page.
Okay, so literally 5 hours ago, Katie Robert just posted The Desperate Measures. Okay, so The Desperate Measures audiobook is ready for review. So how did you get? They're
releasing out of order. I do remember Seth said something about that. Like they did like 2 and 5.
Why?
For I don't know, but I do remember them saying something like that. Like they did 2 and 5.
That is
and not in order, and it's stupid. Audible sends me books early.
That is so
It's because you
annoying.
return so many of them.
That's really annoying.
It is really annoying. Oh my god, Nicole, you want to read so many books.
I do. It's so bad.
You know, when you get updates from friends, like on Goodreads, you can like see it on the first page.
I want to read so many books.
It's on like seeing all your want to reads. It's probably I'm pretty sure that's like my feed every Wednesday.
Exactly. So yeah, my want to read is 1,370
New books.
books. But my
Mine's only 145.
I'm so jealous right now. But like all the physical books that I have like the Book Buddy app. Like you can look at it like book by books you have read and then books you haven't read yet.
Mhm.
So out of
Yep.
all of the books that I have in my physical library, meaning all of these books behind me and around my house, I have 1,911 books that I have not read.
Like that's what I'm about to be doing when I start packing up these books, is scanning them into Book Buddy.
Do it. I love Book Buddy so much. And all the books that I got for my birthday, like I haven't even put those in Book Buddy yet.
You have updated your currently reading on Goodreads. It went from like 1,000 to 4. You loser. Mine's still at 40.
Okay, I'm looking up Charles right now.
Because mine's still at 40. And
You're currently
and I think it
reading
got
at
worse.
40?
Shut up. And
She's like, I hear judgment.
and I think it got worse because I started 2 books yesterday, but I'm almost done with them, so they'll actually go away. Some of them I just need to take off altogether. Like I'm just gonna take this one off. But I haven't gone through and fixed these things.
Charles says his is on
Okay.
28.
I feel like you just went through and you like purged. So you must have added so many more in the last
Every day.
day, every day, all the
And
days.
Deja, you should do that video. Do it.
Yeah, always do it. Do all the books. Do all the videos. I need to do videos. So I have some sort of content. Eric goes, you need to tell your people that, you know, content might get a little sparse because you gotta pack up your library, you gotta pack up your stuff, and you gotta move. I was like, or I'm just gonna film a whole bunch of content at once
There you go.
and then space it out.
Schedule it. Yes.
Like how I normally do life, because I don't film every week.
Isn't Book Buddy where they can put your Goodreads list on there, but you have to have a laptop or a desktop? No.
I don't think so.
Book Buddy is an app that categorizes your physical library. You can also add like your digital library and stuff, just the books that you own. It's just the books that you want to categorize. So if I wanted to like put this in the Book Buddy app, I just scan the barcode and it's like, boom.
Yep. Done.
It's just all the books that I personally own.
Can't relate to this. My currently reading, I just took 3 books off of it, so it's under 40. Ha!
Yay!
Thank you. Thank you.
I
And
have 2 books on there right now, I think. Yep. I need to update for Punk 57 though. Because I finished that.
the iPhone Book Buddy.
Yes, iPhone Book Buddy.
You just go get them, Deja. You go get them, girl. You go get them.
She's a goal setter. She's a goal setter and a goal achiever. She has to do it.
Nope. 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 And
I thought I was doing kind of.
my want.
I thought
That's why I don't
wasn't
make
doing-
TBRs.
Yeah, exactly. Like I thought I wasn't
Well,
doing very good on my summer fling, but then I'm looking at all the stuff I have highlighted. I'm like, okay, I guess I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Great.
I'm
You're doing
only
great.
halfway through the
You're
month.
doing fantastic. God, I have like a whole book of the month video I need to edit talking about book of the month. And then I just got all these books. I'm trying to use up all my credits. And I just have like all these book of the month books around here that I haven't read yet. trying to use up credits and stuff because I'm not really continuing with them. But I have like 3 boxes over there that I need to open. Eric's like, where do these books keep coming from?
That's how my husband was on my birthday. He's like, stop having people send you books. I'm like, I'm not having people send me books.
No one sent me books. Well, other than Nicole. I'm stopping using Book of the Month, but I had like 8 credits to use, and I've only liked so many books. Exactly. So I only like so many books. So I like paused. I like used the credits or some of the credits, and then after I'll use them more, and I will at least pause my membership, if not cancel the whole thing. You just need to use the credits, Charles. Just use the credits.
Exactly, Deja. How can you have 20 credits?
Yeah,
20?
I have 2 accounts too, which is so annoying. Which is why I had to finally, after I finally used the credits off of one account, then I finally closed that one.
Wow. $6 a month. I never did Book of the Month, so I don't know how it works.
It's not a bad platform. It's just they did some shady shit, back in June. They keep doing some shady shit, so we're just gonna leave them be.
I've heard that.
They really didn't set out that great of an action plan. Oh, I mean, I don't really use Book Outlet anyway, but yeah, they didn't set out the best plan, and they aren't really following through with it.
Yeah,
and
I heard
so,
about it.
Yeah, but Book Outlet's just trash. And so, I'm kind of stepping back from them.
Yeah, I never did Book of the Month, but I did hear, and then Book Outlet. Yeah, I heard all that terrible stuff.
And so, yeah, and some of their some months are good, and then some are bad, and so you're just like, I wish that they don't have like a skip the month feature. I did see someone, I don't remember who, but someone was still using Book Outlet, and I was like, come on, people, we're not doing that. But I hate that they don't have a skip the month feature.
Like you can pause your account or something.
Right. And because it's like, it's either don't get a book or get a book, but either way, they're still going to charge you for that month. And it's like other subscriptions like Fabletics or Adore Me or something like that, you can, skip the month and they don't charge you for that month unless you forget to skip within their time frame. And so, but they don't do that. And it's really annoying. Sometimes you look at their books for the month and you're like, I don't want any of these.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
And so you're like, can we skip the month and just not do this? Would not get charged for it? Oh yeah, I mean, it's definitely a good price for Book of the Month. Like, it's like $15 a month, and you can get a hardback book.
Yeah.
Of whatever size it is. And so like I have tons over here.
I mean, I have a Book of the Month book, but because I found it at Goodwill for $2. Nice. And I've heard this book is really good from people.
And like Anna Kay, and they're everywhere in front of me and around my shelves. Most of my physical books are from Book of the Month. That's like how I started. Like when I started on BookTube, that's like how I started acquiring physical books. Was Book of the Month.
Charles is saying
I've just been a
have
Kindle reader for so long. And so they're very big on thrillers and literary fiction, and it's like contemporary romance. Paige, that is good too, versus like, your Owl Crates or your Fae Crates or your Lit Joys or Fairy Loots, where you don't know what book you're gonna get. And you might not like that book too, but at least you also get things with it, though sometimes those things are not very fun, even though I still plan on giving away so many things. Because I don't just want to throw it away. Yeah, no, giving away. I have totes, I have notebooks, I have like things that I don't want to just throw away when we move, but I don't want them either because they're practical. I like practical things, but I just don't need them.
I book on a budget. Yeah. My husband and I live on a very strict budget, but I budget money specifically for books. I make sure that's in there because unless it's my
I'm
birthday,
not
then I
good with
just
budgets. No. I'm not good with budgets. Nope. I pay my bills first.
Yeah.
So that way my bills are paid. And then after that, there's like money in my bank account.
That you could just use for stuff.
Right. Exactly.
We really don't need the budget anymore.
So,
but when we first got married, we were definitely living paycheck to paycheck. So we had to like really stick with the budget. And now it's just habit.
that's good. That's good. Or they go to Goodwill. Yeah, I mean, that's what I like really want to do is like a subscriber giveaway, a follower account giveaway, like, but it's just like giveaways are sometimes really annoying and because you're like waiting for gold, you're waiting for the end of the thing, and then like some random person wins it, and then you're like, I really just kind of wanted to give this to a friend too, like,
Yeah.
and so, you know, but sometimes it's easier to do like bigger box giveaways because then you still have to pay for shipping
Uh-huh.
to like ship it wherever. And then
That's true.
sometimes like someone wins and then they're not even like thankful for winning, and that's probably the most annoying thing in the world.
I'm so thankful, just so everyone's aware. And also, like, if you want to give like stuff away, like I will pay for shipping. Like, don't even like I'll pay for it. I'm not looking to get stuff.
I'll send you some pictures. I'll send you some pictures, Nicole.
Do it.
I've
Thank you.
got tote bags and all this kind of stuff.
Oh, fun! I love tote bags. But yeah, like
I like them too, but I just have a lot of them.
I will pay for shipping.
And you could sell them for cheap on eBay, or you can give them to Deja because she claims she's poor.
She wants them. I see it. You should give them away to me, she says. But if I donate, I get a tax write-off.
Tax write-off. You could say it's for the children because she's under 18.
Okay. Tax write-off? Do you really write off that much to make it worth it?
No.
I mean, you have to write off so much to make that worth it.
And then they're like, do you even have receipts? And you're like, what are receipts?
What are receipts? Let me print out my paycheck stubs for the entire year.
Right.
Or
exactly.
my bank statements.
Like, those are receipts.
Charles, yes, donations do count, but to do itemized deduction on taxes, why am I sounding like so much of an adult right now?
You were doing so great.
You have to get to a certain level for it to be worth it to get money back.
See, I'm
taxes
here like
are the worst.
Right. Like I get to that section in taxes and then I'm like, Goodwill. How much do you think you donated? I don't know, like $30 worth. It's like it's not even worth my life. But this year with the amount of clothes I'm about to be donating, not to Goodwill, but to a different organization, I might actually have a tax write-off with the amount of clothes I'm donating. I'm really trying so hard not to laugh at you right now.
You were donating to the child, aka me.
I do that to my mom. I'm like, well, I was like, Mom, you want to donate to the IPF? She's like, what's the IPF? I'm like, India's Pocket Fund.
Yeah.
It's like, girl, if you don't get off my phone.
No, she says, quick.
Like, no, don't you have a job? Well, yeah, but
It's fine. My dad is fine.
I hate you so much. Y'all are ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Okay. Oh, so new question. So I know you obviously read the romance, and I'm pretty sure I already know the answer to this question.
Okay.
But are you a fade to black, or are you a see it all happen?
See it all happen. Nothing makes me angrier as a fade to black. I hate it so much.
You'd be so ready.
I'm so ready.
So ready. Like,
especially if it's so angsty. I'm like, you're
So,
literally
lead
giving
up,
me
you're like,
the next chapter right now. Are you serious?
Yeah. And then they're like,
so angry.
and then you turn the page and it's just like the end of the chapter and you're like, what is this?
I feel like
Decrease star rating. Decrease star rating.
I feel like I'm so cheated when that happens. I'm just like, I was so invested. You're giving me so many emotions, so much angst, and then you do a fade to black on me. Like we've been.
You're like, I wanted to feel the penetration too. I wanted to feel the penetration too.
100%.
Okay.
100%.
Okay. I was here for it. We all had the emotions. We were all tied into the simple hand touches, the little thing, the little graze eyes across the room and all this kind of stuff. And then, you finally got locked in a hotel room together that you didn't think you were going to be together in.
Oh my God.
Now you're like, oh, there's only one bed.
Oh my God, that trope. Yes, that trope. There's only one bed. The forced proximity. Yes.
You're like, what are we going to do? Well, I guess we can sleep on the couch. There's no reason.
I guess we just have to have sex then. There's only one bed.
Just have sex. It's fine.
Fine, as one would.
It's cool.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, like one of my top 5 favorite romances is Chill Factor by Sandra Brown. And I honestly think of a way to talk about this book every single time I'm on a video. But it's suspense romance. It's Sandra Brown. It's also forced proximity. They're locked in a cabin because of a crazy blizzard. I'm just like, oh my God, just bang.
Do it.
Just do it.
Huddle together for warmth. Is there?
Yes. Yeah, there is a fire. They have enough firewood, but honestly, that is great. It's fantastic. It's like, oh no, there's like, we have to huddle for warmth. That's also another one. I'm like, yes.
We have to huddle.
Give it to me.
We have to do it naked. We're gonna get warmer if we do it naked, though. Just take off my shirt, and I'll take off your shirt, and we'll just be chest to chest. Like,
yeah. Oh, how funny! I have it right next to
me. She said, "Blizzard banging."
Blizzard banging. Do what Nicole just bang. Yeah, that is honestly. That's gonna be on my tombstone.
Just nice.
Honestly, the only
about the romance books. Boxes. Someone was asking about romance book boxes, and I don't know of any.
I don't either.
I don't. But they just being sassy and not just giving up information, and so I don't really know the answer to that. And Linktree is very easy to use.
I think isn't the Reveal book box romance? I can't really remember.
I don't know.
Someone help me. But the only fade to black romance books that I like, or that I've given 5 stars to, is Julianne Lindsay, because she can't write a bad book, and she is amazing. It's a suspense romance.
Deja, what do you think my zodiac sign is? But I'm not reading because you already told me it's fade to black, so I'm definitely not going to read it. So I'm just going to do it.
Honestly, when I was reading it, I was just like, come on, Julianne Lindsay, how are you going to do it to me? But I really love her. She's great.
Because I'm going to be over here like, okay, but do it.
Yes, that's exactly.
I want to see it. And because that's the worst part about contemporary it's not the worst part about it. It's contemporary romance, you get a little bit of action, but it's not a whole bunch of action, and you're like, wait, hold on, how did we get from point A to point B?
That's kind of when you get into that genre, like the dark romance or like even like the paranormal romance, those are kind of like a little bit up on the steamier scale. Like, so when you like graduate to those like more explicit romance, it's so hard to go back. Like, wait,
Right.
this doesn't
Like,
have
how did I get to point A
graphic,
to point B?
like this doesn't have graphic pounding chapter 1. I'm not into it.
Right.
The
ripped bodice. Oh my
I wanna
god.
visit
Like, there's
that
something
bookstore.
about historical romance. There is something about historical romance. I don't know what it is, but you know, they're like, oh my god, I saw her ankles. And you're like, oh my god, you saw her ankles.
Her ankle. It's like a different
You're like,
tone
there's
with
something about how it's
historical.
written. And you're
Like when I'm reading paranormal, I'm
right.
just
And you're
like,
like,
if you
wait,
don't,
yeah.
if like reading paranormal, you kind of like expect it, but then you're reading
Right.
historical and you're like, oh my gosh, they touched hands, an ungloved hand, and they're touching what?
They touch. Right, like what? Oh my god, she does not have an escort.
Yes.
Scandal. Scandal.
Awesome.
She is a hussy. Where is your escort?
Where is your chaperone, ma'am?
Okay. Where are they?
Where are they? Yeah, these are really good.
And Bringing Down the Duke is an example, and I haven't even finished it, and I was supposed to like months ago. But Bringing Down the Duke is good. It's so good. I just haven't finished it because I'm like that. Oh, but I'm a Capricorn for good measure, if you were wondering. And but and like they're like yeah, and I saw her cleavage or her like pearly skin or like her cleavage, and it's like, you know, the cleavage is like here.
Right, it's
like,
not even
not even cleavage, and you're just like, wait.
It's
like,
really just like her upper chest.
Right, instead of the high neckline, they're like, she's going with newer fashion that is not a high neckline, but instead it is like an A-line neckline.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's so true.
I was able to feel her fingers against my skin. You're like,
like,
what are you guys doing?
Tantalizing.
Okay, calm down. And then they're like, and then when they finally get it on, there's all these buttons to get through, all these laces to get through, and you're like, this is a tease on its own.
The foreplay was real back then.
Right. The foreplay is, you like, it takes 30 minutes to get undressed. You know?
You got to keep up the momentum, so you got to be touching something, right?
Like, you got to be touching something. But after you haven't touched anything for so long, and like, you know, like, you got to be, after you can't touch something for so long, I guess that's enough foreplay. You're like, ooh, it's a little bit looser. I mean, I can only imagine being a woman with a bodice, though, and like being sucked down, and then just little by little, you're being loosened down. And you're like, you know what? This is actually the best foreplay in the world.
Yeah, being able to breathe fully. For reals. Like, I cosplay when we go to like the Ren Fair, and then like all day in a corset, and then you come home and you just like let it like.
You take it off, you're like, oh,
it's so freaking.
Yes.
Yes. It's like, hey, help me, help.
That is why you left the skirt. But you know, there's stockings involved, and pantaloons.
And tapers you have to untie.
Right.
There's so many layers.
But I mean, that is definitely one way to get it done at a dinner party, though. Like, could you imagine? Like, that could be a whole scene of like a dinner party, and like the risque cousin like goes under the table and goes under the skirt, and like he's completely hidden by all the skirt petticoats because
that's so true.
They're so big. That's a whole scene. You're welcome. Any future authors out there, you're welcome.
You're welcome for that scene in advance. Make sure you thank me, and then you list me in the acknowledgement.
Right. Just send me an arc. I'll take that one and be like, I wrote that.
And honestly, like, even if they didn't wear like the pantaloons and the garters and the stockings, like, would people really notice? I mean, your skirt is to the floor. You're on.
They would notice.
They would.
They would know.
They would know.
And be like, look at her. She's not even wearing her garters.
No garters. For shame. Oh,
Her stockings just keep falling. Keeps having to pick them back up. Like,
for shame. They're like whispering behind their fans.
like, we don't believe in the 13th sign, Charles. That's some new age shit that we don't believe in. Okay?
I know, he's like, technically I'm a Virgo now. I was like, how can you be technically a Virgo
Right.
now?
No one believes in that shit. Oh, but the slow burn though. Ooh, the slow burn when it is done well, you are just like on your you're on the edge of your seat. You're just like, yes, wait, hold on.
Mariana
Touch a little
Zapata.
bit slower. Just a little bit slower.
Mariana Zapata with
And you're
all of
like,
her bones.
okay. And then when it finally
The queen of slow burns, Mariana Zapata.
like, because then when they finally get it on, you're like, yes. Only it better be like the best scene ever. Because I hate when it's a slow burn and it's a good slow burn,
Mm-hmm.
and then you finally have the sex scene, and you're like, okay, but like I waited a really long time, and this scene was not where it's at.
Subpar.
So can we fix that? Let's go back and fix that. Thanks.
Yeah, if you're gonna have a slow burn, you definitely need to have like an epic love scene when that finally happens. They're still talking about the 13th sign.
Dude, nobody cares about that. Like, nobody cares about that new age shit. Let me see. 13.
As you're Googling.
I had to Google it now so I have to know the answer. 13. What am I trying to say? Signs. 13.
13
Sign.
zodiac
Thank you.
sign?
Astrology. I was like, what?
What is the word?
What is the word? The extra sign known as, I can't even pronounce that. Ophiuchus is a snake bearer, and he is said to have been the first doctor.
I'm so confused. So
Okay, your star sign. How's NASA gonna introduce a new sign? Like, it's NASA.
yeah, apparently I'm a Cancer now.
It would change me to Sagittarius.
Ooh, Sagittarius is Latin for the archer.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Because the Ophiuchus would be November 29th to December 17th. And so it would change Eric to a Scorpio, which is only 4 or 5 days long. November 23rd to November 29th. Sorry, 6 days long. Like, how are you going to have a season that's only 6 days long?
right? That doesn't make any
That's
sense.
shady, guys. That's shady.
Yeah, I don't like it. I'm a Leo.
Shady.
I spent my whole life being a Leo.
Right. I
Whole
fit Capricorn to a T. Thank you. Thank you.
life. I just like smut. LOL.
Don't we all do? We like secretly all do. We secretly all do.
Mm-hmm. That's why I love my shirt. My banging is the plot shirt. I love it.
I can't go vanilla romance reading anymore too, unless it's like that whole like, since it's our first night together, we'll just go vanilla. And then after that, it's like blah, 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 get in there.
Yep, that's for sure. Like you can't go back.
Mhm.
You can't go back. Like
Yeah.
once you do like the oral or things like that. Once you get past that, it just needs to be all the way banging after that.
Yep. Just get it on. Just get it on. Just get it on. Woo. There was a reality show, 17th century. Interesting, but were there petticoats involved? I feel like petticoats are like super heavy, but I feel like I also want to wear one.
Petticoats?
Yeah.
I feel like it's too hot.
But I want like my bosom to be bosomed.
Bosom.
All of it.
Yes, all
To be bosomed. All of it. And they're
Showing
gonna be like,
impulse
they're gonna be like, your titties are in your face. And I'm gonna be like, yeah, they are. They're in your face too. What do you want to do about this?
It's like I just want to be able to put my head down and take a nap.
It's a shelf. It's there to actually catch the food that fall, so I never lose food.
Because that would be the real disaster.
Yep, definitely. Like I need them to just be up and cinched in and just make me look skinny. Make me look skinny.
Yeah,
with
that is
big boobs,
that's the one good thing about
tiny
corsets.
waist and big hips. So I don't really
This
know
big.
what time period that is, but that's the time period I want to be in. I want to be in the can't breathe time period with small waists and big boobs, but with large skirts.
Large.
That's the time.
You want a hoop skirt?
Hoop skirt. Yep. That's the time period I need to be in.
Just would take so long to get dressed.
Oh, so long. So long. They'd be like, I had to start preparing for it yesterday.
You need people to help you.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Ladies' maids.
Yep. My husband had to tie my corset for me because I couldn't do it, and he got it super tight.
Nice. He's gonna be like, I feel like he pulled it and then he looked around the front and he was like, nope.
Tighter.
Yeah.
Or you're like, you just got to be like, okay, let me get, and then you have more room.
Yep.
Oh, I haven't been to the Renaissance Festival in a couple of years, and I want to go back, but it's not happening anymore because of COVID. But
You do have a good, except for I don't like hands around my throat. So we only love certain types of suffocation. I guess we don't like strangulation.
to each their own.
You know, I do not like that. It will turn me off immediately. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Like even just like the hand, like no pressure, just the hands will turn you off. Huh?
Don't do that. It automatically puts me in a headspin spiral. It automatically does. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you do. You said you had anxiety, so that would be like very.
You know,
Deja?
I like certain things, but that, like, I don't even like tight necklaces.
Oh, or turtlenecks.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And like when I wear a scarf, it's like loose. It's never like it's never like a tight scarf. It's always loose. Yeah. So it's just, I don't like that feeling. I don't know. I want to be tight here.
Not up here.
Not here.
Right.
Right here. There we go.
Yeah.
Because you don't even know what you like, girl. You don't know what you like. You don't know.
You know.
Don't play.
There's a whole
You ain't ready.
wide world out there.
Right. You don't know. You don't know.
You know, I like a little strangulation. That's not, not the worst thing.
I mean, I can understand. You know, for some people, I can totally get it. I can understand where it comes from. You know, but for me, I'm like, no, don't go here.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I've never like had a traumatic experience with it, but like, it's an immediate like, don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
I get it. You did it again.
Yeah.
Ma'am, Deja? Who is this man?
Ooh, you can yell that. Ooh.
Deja? We're gonna talk about this later. Just saying, because that's not okay.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
My mom came out. I'm not saying I made good decisions. Deja. We could talk about it. Yeah, we can't. No can about it. We going to talk about it. Going to.
Ooh.
Honestly, I opened my mouth and my mom came out. I don't even know what's going on right now. God.
You were in trouble. I'm telling.
On you. Yeah, it's like I don't have any children,
I mean,
so I
I
have
get
to
it.
I have to put my mom
I get
energy
it.
somewhere. Don't be backpedaling now, Tasha.
Yeah, no, like, you already said it. It is what it is. It is what it is. I mean, I can't talk like I did too, so I can't talk. So that's why I ain't got no words for you.
India.
He's currently successful, and yeah, that's why I don't have anything for you because he's doing fine and he's living his life.
Doing fine. Don't worry, we'll talk, Deja. We'll talk. We'll talk. Don't you worry about it. We'll talk.
She just wrote it down. She wrote it down. So it's on her to-do list.
Okay. Deja?
Now, I'm pretty sure I've asked you this virgin question before, Deja. Okay. Okay, I've asked this question. So either you lied to me the first time or you're fronting right now.
The legal age of consent in my state is 16 and I was almost 17. Okay, I'm talking about the federal legal age of consent, ma'am.
I've asked these questions. And so we might also have to have a talk.
We're all just gonna have a talk with Deja here.
We're just gonna have to have a group chat.
Do you have Boxer, India? You have Boxer?
I do.
Okay. We will we'll meet after. We'll have a nice
little post conference there.
Yep.
Exactly. That's the emojis we need right now. Exactly.
It's all coming from love. I worry about you. I worry about you. Gasp question. There's lots of questions. So yeah, expect that. Expect a little group chat. Okay.
Ha. You're in trouble. I love everyone because for once I'm not in trouble.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not in trouble. She was definitely getting that ankle action. She said, "You see my ankle?"
Yeah, that better all he be saying.
My ankle.
My ankle.
Okay. That's all you need to know is ankles. I need you to be wearing long sleeves, long pants,
She's excited.
closed-toed shoes, and gloves.
That entire relationship better be the Amish romance that we were talking about, not erotica.
The not erotica version.
The not erotica version.
There was no shucking of corn. Okay.
No bending over the table he just built. Don't even know.
No cleaning the stables. You know.
Oh gosh.
I mean, but I get it. Eric can build a table. Eric built a nice side table next to our couch. It's really nice. He's building me miniature bookshelves right now to go for my miniature to go as like my candle display for in-person shows. So they're literally gonna match my my bookshelves here,
Nice.
but be miniature so I can put the candles on them.
That's so nice.
Deja, you are just digging yourself a hole.
Yeah. Stop digging. I'm trying to get my husband to build more bookshelves for me because he has stopped, but I need more.
That's when you're like, you see all these books here? I need shelves.
All of this.
Exactly.
All of this. And then I have this shelf, and then I have books just on the ground piled behind me.
Rude.
So I need more. Rude. Help me.
We definitely need more.
Yeah.
Definitely need more. But let me see. It's almost 10 o'clock, which means it's almost my bedtime, guys.
Yes. Yeah.
It is almost my bedtime. And I definitely need a snack. You guys know I always need a snack after these things. And Eric's asleep, so I will not be going to McDonald's tonight. Of course, he hasn't taken me to McDonald's the last 2 times because he hates me, obviously.
Eric.
And yeah, I know, right? And he's not awake to make me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, so I'll either have to make my own, or
The worst.
or think of something else. I know, right? I am so spoiled. It's ridiculous.
McDonald's does sound good right now, though. But I'm starving, so I will literally
No.
eat anything you put in front of me.
Yeah, I was like, it's getting to that dinner time for you.
Yep. It's nearly
It's that dinner
7
time for you. Now it's like
Nearly
late night snack because it's almost 10 o'clock here.
for you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I still got plenty of time to watch Teen Wolf. Hey, that's what I'll do. I'll reward myself for finishing my book by watching Teen Wolf. That's what I'll do.
There it is. There it is. I like it. I like it. So, any last parting words for tonight?
Yes. Any other books that you need us to read?
No, I just need everybody to read Desperate Measures series, the Wicked Billion series. What season are you in?
Oh, of Teen Wolf?
Teen Wolf.
Season 4.
Nice.
Season 4. I'll see you all on Boxer. Oh, we will be back.
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely. Find me on Boxer. I'll send you a message. Make sure. Yeah, I gotta read those. And I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna keep reading Learn My Lesson tonight while I find a snack and go to sleep. I gotta walk with these dogs though. I hope it stopped raining. It doesn't sound like it stopped raining. So I'm really
it's still raining? Where?
Yeah, it's still raining.
And you need to read this series too?
Brenda Jackson.
This is the first one.
Thank you. Oh, I think I definitely have that on my Love and Catalina Pro. That's not the first time I've heard of it.
I talked to you about it when I was reading it last week or the week before that.
And I think I added it.
I honestly, if I'm not stroking a book in a video, was I really on YouTube? No.
Oh my god.
No, I wasn't.
It's another giant book. Why?
It's
I really want me to actually read some books, read some real books.
It's so good. Only the first book is super long. Like the next books aren't long. Look at it. They all look the same if you look at it like that. Don't look at it.
Yeah, thank you. I was like,
okay. Okay. They're exactly the same length. Like stop even. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Like you're lying.
It's fine. Okay, so the first book is 459 pages.
Right.
The second book is
432 pages.
376 pages.
Close enough.
And then the last book that's
384.
378. And then the fourth book doesn't even come out until 2021, and I'm very sad.
Oh, that's annoying.
Very sad.
But, guys, I will be making fall candles this week. I will do my best to have them up on Friday. So I'll be rapidly making them tomorrow, or some of them. I'll definitely have a few of them up. A few scents that are going to come up tomorrow on my Friday.
Can I give you my pre-order now?
Can you just text me?
Yes.
So I make sure that I make the amount Nicole wants on top of whatever I need to put on the internet.
Yes.
I'll be like, well, I made this candle but they're actually all gone. Sorry.
They're bought already. I'm sorry.
Right. I'm sorry.
Sorry, everybody. Nicole got here first.
Sorry. Nicole got them all. So I will definitely be on the Instagrams, on the candle Instagrams as it happens. I take pictures and all that good shit. Just such a process, guys. But anyway.
I love your ones with the firefighters. I love those pictures. I'm like, yes.
That was so much fun. They were so much fun to be around for that because they were actually just so chill about it. And they let me do whatever I wanted. And awesome. we just ran out of time to get shirtless. And we just didn't.
Yeah, that's true.
So I was like, we'll have to revisit this, guys, to get shirtless. And so, but yeah, I have so many more. Like they let me do like a little video clip and stuff, and so I had to edit that still. And so they were great. They were fantastic. I love them. I'm gonna go see them tomorrow. But anyway, guys, yeah, that's it. So look out for that. Let me think. I guess since we're talking about it, and you guys have been so great during this long live stream, I'm trying to think. What's a good coupon code phrase? Because I can't think on the spot right now. What's a good coupon code phrase for this live stream, guys?
I can just shamelessly plug my own channel. Like, who picked this candle?
That's really long.
Type it all in. You deserve it.
You deserve it.
Awesome.
Let's see, like fall. I don't know, guys. Petticoat. Ooh, that's a good one.
Yes.
Petticoat. Petticoat. Let me write that down before I forget, guys.
Petticoat.
Okay, petticoat. I will put that up on Friday through next Friday.
Ankle
Okay,
action.
Let me make sure I spell petticoat right.
Right. Because I can't spell.
Right. Okay. Do 20% off. And I'll put them up Friday through next Friday. So that way
Awesome.
you have a payday on either end.
Yes.
Yeah,
Because I get paid this Friday.
Right.
So excited.
So write it down. I will get fall going, I promise, tomorrow. And definitely on Friday I'll be making more and adding more too. So I'll get that going. So hope you guys wrote it down.
I did.
I had to write it down because I'll forget soon. So I'll get that going. But anyway, guys, thank you guys honestly so much for being here tonight. It's always so much fun. Nicole, thank you for being here tonight.
I'm so glad I was finally able to get on here and just talk with you. I love it so much.
I absolutely love it. Like, this is so much fun. I always have so much fun doing all of these. Like, and you guys are truly the best in the comments. It's always an interesting night. It's always an interesting night. I love it. I love every moment of it. So I will see you guys next week. I don't remember who I have next week, so I don't remember what day of the week it is. And so I'll have to think about that. I forget who I have next week. Or it might be empty. It might be empty. So who knows? Deja might be here next week because she was whining last week about not being invited. So who knows? We'll see.
Deja.
So anyway, guys, good night. You guys have a good night. Get some snacks. Drink some water. Stay hydrated.
Hydrated, yes.
Stay hydrated.
Have a great night. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.